I tickled my nose then when I was saying show samples, didn't I? And people who, what's it called when they, you know, they watch body language, and if you scratch your nose while you're talking to people, it's meant to be a sign that you're lying. I'm not lying. Just in case you read body language. I mean, how ridiculous that I'd even get paranoid about that. I know that's ridiculous, but I do love seeing you finish samples. I just had an itchy nose. So anyone who watches body language, sometimes it's just an itchy nose. Just thought I'd point that out. I know that is so random, but I got paranoid, which is stupid. Okay, but there you go. Talk about overthinking. Woo! That's digging an hole in it. Off she goes. What? Rabbit hole. Anyway, dreams. This stamp set is exquisite. This did sell out in the first hour. It is now back in stock, but this will definitely sell out. I mean, it is limited stock. Oh, and this is gorgeous. The quality of this image, look at the dreams. Isn't that a good stamp? And look at the detail of the owl. Look at him. He is looking at you, kid. Isn't that beautiful? The dreams, that stamp is stunning. So that one is King Jupiter. What a good name. And then this. Now, this is beautiful. The Lady of Fortune. And that is, I adore this stamp. I did think when I looked at that at first, I thought they were tarot images, but then I realised they're not, are they? They're all the zodiac signs. Because you've got Pisces, you've got Aquarius there, you've got, I can't remember what the Ram is. Where's my Virgin? Because that's me. What's hey? I know, right? Well, I think, yeah, but I can't find the Virgo. Unless I think, oh, is that her? I don't know. Oh, you've got Leo. Who's the crab as well? Is crab Cancer? Which is Cancer, yeah. So, and yeah, I love that. The detail of that, though, is exquisite. I mean, the stamps, and look at this border. The border is amazing. Isn't that just so pretty? Oh, man, I love these stamps. So good. If you do want that, £9.99. It is beautiful. King Jupiter, he's gone. The only stamp you've got now is our fantastic lady. Yeah, she's beautiful, but you need to be quick. 105252 is your item number. Okay, so we have got a few little extra elements, I think. Yes, the accessories. Yes, we've got the accessories. These sold out. I know, stop scratching my nose. What is that about? And I'll start playing with my hair. That's I've read too much stuff. So these sold out so ridiculously quick. These are amazing. I mean, you have got some beautiful embellishments here. They are beautifully cut. The detail is amazing. Obviously, big embellishments as well. I mean, I love that. Those two, that was, when I saw these, I had to do a demo with this straight away, and that was the one I did. I mean, I set both of these up for a demo just because, again, as soon as I saw them, it was like, oh my gosh, they are amazing. Like, it was those as well. The panels are just fantastic. Love it, love it. And you've got King Jupiter there as well, haven't you? Now, if you want this collection, these are, oh, in fact, that's your full accessories. So it's not that one. It is just your beautiful chipboard. Is it just your chipboard? Have we not got the chipboard? Which have we got? So it's your full accessory kit. Yay, well that's good. So your full accessory kit, you are getting this. We know what we're doing. You are getting that. You're also getting, okay, be quick with this, because this sold out before I even had time to finish telling you about it. And we did have all separates. They've gone. You haven't got a chance with that. But, I don't think. But now, the accessories. These are metal embellishments. These are the nicest embellishments I've ever seen. I absolutely adore these. I would absolutely wear these as jewellery. They're beautiful pieces. But they are, I mean, the dimension on these, if I just pick that one up, look at the dimension on that. Proper. I mean, oh, they're stunning. My favourite one, I love that one there. I've put that on the one I wanted to keep because I just adore that. Oh, it's just beautiful. The detail of these is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. You're getting all the metal embellishments and then you get the lace. The lace that Blue Fern sent us is stunning. I don't know, I mean, it is the most beautiful lace I've worked with, and I'm going to show you that one in a minute because that big one is wow. And you're getting a lot, so you're getting a decent. I'm going to nick this one out of the shot because I'm going to show you this. Honestly, when you get kits, and it's one of those things, you know, you get a kit and you actually really look forward to using it because everything is just exquisite. That's what this is. Let me just show you this, because look at this, a quarter of the stock's gone. Right, for starters, you're getting a big piece of lace, but look at the detail of this. This is phenomenal. Look at that lace. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. And you can cut it down. I mean, there's so much you can do with just that piece of lace. You could do a print with that. You know, stick it on your gel plate, put your ink on your gel plate, put your paint on your gel plate and do a print. Now do that thing where you get your double-sided sheets and you put that on and then put your glitter or whatever and then take it off and do the other one. There's so much you can, that is, oh, I love it, I love it. With Blue Fern, I mean, I love everything about them, but one of my favourite bits is the lace. I mean, who knew? Beautiful. Okay, now half the stock has gone. If you do want to get, look, that's my my demo from this morning. I was rushing, so it hasn't actually been finished, but you can see the chipboard. So I've put the lights behind the chipboard, so it's in a frame, and I've put my lights in there. I've stuck an hole in so I could put the battery pack out the back. That is packaging. The packaging is that good. I cut that off the packaging. These are the beautiful 12 by 12 papers. My gorgeous metal embellishments as well. Oh, love it. And there is lace in there, which you can't see at the minute, but there is lace in there as well. Yeah, you need to check your baskets out. I mean, they're just gorgeous. If you do want to get hold of this, 2 payments, £19.99. It is a sensational embellishment bundle. If you haven't seen the quality of Blue Fern Studios embellishments yet and the lace, check your baskets out. Get this home. You will see why I'm so and excited. That is 394583, your item number. Okay, we'll give you some updates. Okay, so our lady of fortune, she's gone. No more of her. She has disappeared. We've also, so the other beautiful stamps. So, oh, the Allegro, nice, I might use that one. Now, this is back in stock. It's going to be dispatched from the 13th. So if you do want to get hold of that, that's that gorgeous Allegro. Oh, it's such a nice stamp is that one. We've also got the beautiful bird walls. That is back from the 13th as well. And then the Songbird, okay, that's still got the original dispatch date, which is the 11th. Please check your baskets out on these. They are fantastic. And obviously, if you check your baskets out now, it means you will be guaranteed getting those delivered to your door. Do not miss out. We have got those beautiful happy hours, remember. And if you do want the happy hours, I mean, you know I love these. Absolutely stunning detail on these ones, and you can get a deal in this hour. Now you've got that one first of all, which is beautiful, the beautiful birds. For this hour you're saving £9, so if you do want to get hold of those ones, you do save £9, and you've got so much detail there. They are by Wednesday made, and they are, yeah, absolutely gorgeous imagery. 277066. We've also got the beautiful little panda. He's always busy. Honestly, the panda is an absolute favourite from everybody. Now that is a back in stock, is that one. So if you do want to get gorgeous panda, because he's sold out so many times, it's ridiculous. If you do want to get hold of him, please, well, you know what to do. Check your baskets out. Okay, folks, if there's anything you want, please make sure you get hold of it. I thought what I'd do, first of all, is show you that beautiful stamp. Well, we've still got it in stock. It's the Allegro. The big one is this one, the full image. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp on the packaging, because the packaging's beautiful. Now, the packaging does feel like it's got a bit of a coat in there. So because of that, I'm going to stamp in, well, I've got all... so these are all the different ink pads that Paula had on this morning. So I thought, oh, let's have a little look what Paula's got in her ink pads. So what I'll do a double stamp. So first of all, oh, shall I do that way or shall I go on with stays on? I might go on with stays on, you know. If you do want the inks, please check your baskets out with those. I'm loving some of the stays on colours. So because this has got kind of a coating on it, it means that I want to use something that that's not going to that is going to dry on there. So I'm going to go in with my beautiful stays on, and you have got some gorgeous ink pads, so check those out as well. I know Paul had them on this morning, did an amazing job as ever, so please do check those out. I'm afraid I'm not sure, I'm just picking up randoms, so I'm hoping these are all the ones that are on this morning. These aren't, this is my normal stays on, not the pigment that I've picked up. I think they're down there are the pigments. I literally just picked up the first, like that. So I've used two different colours. Now have a look at the quality of this image. I mean, these are so beautiful. Oh, do you know what? Stays on. Stuck to my card. Bear with. Don't matter. Got this is quite fabulous because I've got a good old stamping platform. It did that because I'm using a I don't know what I had on before it as well, but obviously because I'm using my clear stamp, it's dried really quickly because that's what stays on does, and that's what it's meant to do. It dries and it's brilliant, and it does stay on indeed. Let me just see if that ink didn't feel like it was doing anything. Oh, give up on that, Leona. Start again. Start again, kid. Do you know what I didn't do either? Why didn't I line it up properly? Oh, sorry, folks. Oh, you're joking. I'm faffing about that much that it's gone limited stock. That's what you get with faffing, innit? That's what you get with faffing. I wanted to use something that were really striking, but I need to be really quick now and not mess about, don't I, with ink. I've got literally, next two. Check the baskets out, you're going to get it. If you're the third person, you've missed out. Now you can do the technique, and I'm stopping techniques now, I'm just going to stamp it, because now I just want to show you the stamp. I'm giving up on all faffing, because now I just want to, oh, look at that stamp, isn't it beautiful? And what you can do, you can easily fussy cut some of these elements out. You could easily use that just as a background. I love that stamp. I did want to, and I must admit, the Brilliance pad, you had, this morning, she had some amazing Brilliance pads on, and I would clean that proper, stays on, you know, you clean it properly. Yeah, we haven't got many left, have we? Yeah. I mean, it's so limited, it's ridiculous. So if you do want that now, you do have to check your baskets out. Oh, if you do want your beautiful Brilliance, how are they limited as well? Okay, if you do want those Brilliance ink pads, shall I show you why they're rather cool? Have we got, what stamp have we got left? Any? We've got that one left, have we, the bird? With the music. Right, the one I've just used, literally hanging on with its little birdie beak. Ooh, still got the bird waltz, beautiful. Oh, the songbird has sold out. Okay, so see, I can show you, because those Brilliance ink pads are absolutely exquisite. So if I just use one of the Brilliance, so taking my butterfly, and really, your bigger stamps are best for these ones, really, but we can still use the little stamps. So, if I pop the little butterfly, and now I'm really going off on a tangent, folks. I didn't clean my stamp. Really going off on a tangent, but I just want to show you how nice these were together. Because look, with your ink pads, because you've got your 3 layers, if I take that, and I want to hit it sort of in the centre of the 2 layers, and I really like this because it's pretty. So pop that one on first, and then when you stamp it, you get, can you see, it's that pink that fades beautifully into purple. Isn't that pretty? That's the ink pad, obviously. It looks really cool. It's beautiful. And this one, I've gone and moved. Oh, do you know what, folks? It's ridiculous, isn't it? I can stamp, honest. And this one, this is when I'm scratching my nose. Oh, honestly, sometimes. But this is because I'm playing. Brilliant ink pads have sold out. Look at that, though. Doesn't it look nice? I'm literally just playing with Brilliant ink pads. But look at that. Love that. Absolutely gorgeous. And obviously, those stamps are stunning. Right, I'm going to stop playing now. Shall I actually do some proper demonstrating? That will only having a little play because you can, because I can. Let's move all that out of the way. And then let's tidy this up. I could do whatever I wanted. Well, but I wouldn't, obviously. Right, let's move them out of the way. Let's have a play. Right, okay, so the papers. What papers have I got left? Anything or nothing? I've no papers left. What have I got left, love? Have I got some lace? Phew, got some accessories. So the lace is with the accessories. I'm just going to tie lace onto things. I'm absolutely not just going to tie lace on things. What I am going to do, I'm going to continue with my book. And I'm going to have to use papers, but it's okay because this is the one I started in the first hour. I need to do the cover, but obvious, I got inspired because of the book that they gave me. So I got inspired and wanted to create my own book. What I love about this, it's so ridiculously easy. That is tied around the middle. Your pages, you can just slip those pages in. It is easy. But the one thing with this, you can start playing with those accessories. So the lovely thing about all your lace and things, and this is something that I was really impressed with the books that they sent to us. So if I take my beautiful lace and look, what I can do is put these, and I know the colour tinted on, but I quite like the colour of this. So if I just take, sorry, you look at this for 1 sec. Oh, look at the lace for 1 second. Oh, look at that lace. Well, he only gets it through double-sided tape. I mean, this is exquisite. The quality of that, the lace is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. All the embellishments are amazing. So what I'm going to do, now, I probably actually would use your adhesive with this, your regular adhesive. But what I'm going to do is just use my good old double-sided tape. So let's just see. There we go. And when I saw this, the lace on the edge of the pages, it's so pretty. And this is the kind of thing that's easy to do. You know, a tiny little bit of double-sided tape. I'm using the strong double-sided because I want it to be held in place. But then just filling that in now. Just be mindful. I've got double-sided tape there. Because it's lace, it's still going to be sticky on that open bit. So either you can put talc in there, or where's my loose glitters? Oh, don't say I've put those somewhere safe. Okay, I don't know where I put my loose glitters, but what I have got is some luscious pigments. Because I haven't tidied up from that day, whatever that day were. So I'm going to go in now because I have got I love this. This is, again, random, but you've got your adhesive there. You don't want the adhesive to stick all your pages together. So if I get my beautiful luscious powders, not only am I going to get colour in the middle of that lace, but it'll also make it not sticky because the luscious powders are going to stick. You could use anything. You could use glitter. You could use talc or something, but who wants to use talcum powder if you've got luscious powders? And look at that on the end of your pages. I mean, how beautiful is that going to look when I've finished my book and I've got the lace on the end of the pages? Oh, isn't that just exquisite? And the thing is as well with the laces, I mean, you've got so many of the beautiful laces, but something else that I absolutely adore with these is cutting them out and using them as an actual embellishment. I mean, they do look, I love how, there's so many things in these kits. I love how you can literally just chat about lace, because it's just, there's so much you can do with everything. Now, look at this. So with that one piece, I can easily start to just take that out like this. And I'm just chopping that little bit off like that. So that's one piece of the lace, but that's a beautiful embellishment. So then what I can do, come along, go through my pages, have a see where I want it to go. Uh-oh. Didn't tidy up my ink pads. Your ink pads as well, you could actually start colour tinting with your ink pads. I mean, the Brilliance, I'd be able to colour with my Brilliance. But pop that to one side, because look, what I could do is easily have it coming over a page, which would look absolutely, I need to find the page I want it to come over. I want it to be one of my finished pages. This is one of my finished pages. This is the one that's got a pocket in it. So it is a finished page on that side. That side is still work in progress. But look, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get my double-sided tape. This, everybody at home, is definitely impro. You know, cheeky bit of improvisation, because let me, what I did, I nipped home at dinner, the finished the demonstration I was going to do, I left at home because I forgot it. But actually it doesn't matter because everything's sold out. So when I came back, we didn't really know what we were having. This is what's been going on. We didn't know what we were having, so we set up our counter with all these other goodies, and then we found out we could have a tiny bit more. So then it was like, okay. And then obviously, as you come over here, everything sells out again. So it's been one of those hours. So this is a little bit impro. But when you've got stuff like this, that's ridiculously beautiful, improvisational demos is just, it's nice, isn't it? Gives me a chance to play on my book. Look now, so I can bring that, doesn't that look pretty? And I don't even want to stick that down. I like that being quite, I like the movement of that, and it kind of shows that there's some under there, so it means I know that I've got a little pocket and I'm going to pop something under there. How pretty is that? I just want to now put loads and loads of ribbon on the end, which I just think would look beautiful. Shall I stop talking and let Catherine do a because I've no idea what's left, let alone you at home. So our lovely Catherine is going to do a little reminder. I'm probably just going to stick lace to loads of pockets and then get my charms out. But our Catherine is going to give you a reminder of what we've actually got left. Here's Catherine.
Thank you very much, Leonie. Well, it's not going to take long, is it? Because there's hardly anything left. Now, let's have a look at those accessories, including that fabulous lace, of course. Now, 70% of the stock has gone. Let's start with the chipboard again, though, because, of course, these are also included in this pack. These are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? I will show you a couple of samples that I've got here at the back in a second as well. But precisely cut, you can see the laser cut elements here. You can coat these with so many different mediums, and they just work beautifully. Whether you manage to get the pages or not, the papers or the other parts that we've had on the show earlier on, it doesn't matter because you are going to use these. Then, of course, we do have those wonderful metal embellishments. They are, as Leonie said, they are absolutely, truly stunning, and I can so see that you could turn these into jewellery pieces if you wanted to. The fronts of your albums, you know, your cards, gifts, gift bags, tags, everything will work. Oh, look at those corners as well. You could add colour if you wanted to, but they are beautiful exactly as they are. Those keys, oh, the dimension again. Can I just grab that key again? Because when Leonie did this, it really took me by surprise as well, especially on this one here. Look at that. That is amazing. They look so expensive, don't they? Now, the lace as well, also included. I have never seen, when it comes to beautiful laces, I don't think a lace that is so intricately designed as this one. You know, that fineness there. Aren't they stunning? Yeah. Absolutely stunning. You were so right as well, Leonie, saying about, you know, taking a print from these as well, or putting your glitters through. You could also embed those into your air dry clay and take a print from them that way as well. That really wide one.
And that thingy foam. You know, the foam that you can heat and
then press into it. Have you got some of that?
No, but I've got cut and dry.
Oh,
might try that.
Beautiful. I mean, you can colour these laces if you want, but I love them just as they are. All part of this collection. There is a £5 saving here, but look at the price, just £39.97. Dispatched from the 13th of February, so not long to wait, and already 3/4 of the stock has gone, 394,583. I've just got to go back to that lace for a second again, actually, just as I move down the counter, because when I had my shop and I used to sell really nice laces, I know how much I had to sell those laces for. To get lace like that in a collection of that price is just incredible value. Oh, our little panda. I've got samples to show you as well. Now, this one isn't a happy hour deal. It's a restock item. It's sold out previously a number of times, I believe. If you missed out, this is your chance to go for this one now. These are so cute as well. Look. These are absolutely gorgeous. 9 stamps in this particular set. Oh, isn't he so sweet? Oh, he's absolutely gorgeous. Do you know, I've got different samples here, all done in different ways as well. Loving this next one, alcohol inks, I can see have been used there. Isn't that fabulous? Only £16.99, back in stock, 753,682. Now we can move on to the happy hour deals for you. So again, if you've missed out on these previously, you can go for these as well. Now we can see all of these different happy hours as well. Now the one for the panda, I've got samples here to show you as well. £12.99 for this one, £4 saving. Again, the detail in this is exquisite, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. It doesn't matter if you go with those vivid colours, whether you want to keep it soft and muted, whether you want to go monochrome, it is just going to work. Oh, with your embossing powders as well. How beautiful. £4 saving for this hour, 163,571 is the item number. Then we have the Mindful Lady. Oh, this is a nice one for Leonie, isn't it? This could be you, Leonie, in person then. Oh. A Mindful Lady. I like this a lot. £4 saving on this one. £12.99 is the price again. Another happy hour deal. So the price will go back up to £16.99 at the end of this hour. Isn't that gorgeous? 202435 is the item number on this one. A couple of samples again. I'll just show you both of them so you can see the difference in the colours there and the different effects that you're getting. Wonderful. Now, the next one has been very busy, actually. Another happy hour deal, the Funky Bird. Oh, you're getting a lot of stamps on this one. You've got some of those smaller elements on this one as well, which is fantastic. So you can do a little bit of seam building or create those backgrounds, mix them around a little bit. Another £4 saving on this one, only £12.99 again. Do you know, so many options with this one as well. That large stamp, I've just got some printouts of the larger stamp in this set that we can show you. 502802 is the item number. There we are, so that you can see the larger stamp. But then, of course, you've got all those extra elements as well. So when you start putting them together, then, of course, you can create some wonderful, wonderful cards or projects. It doesn't have to be cards again, does it? It can be whatever you want it to be. Oh, I like this next one. Do you know, a great excuse for making those inky backgrounds again. Aren't they lovely? Oh, can I show this one as well? Look at that. Oh, I do like that. 502802. Then we've got more for you as well. We're staying along the same sort of theme, the same designer, of course. Let's have a look at this one. A lot of detail in these again. You've got Wednesday's Made, again, 2 A5 clear stamps here. You're getting floral and majestic birds. So both of these together for £24.98 and £9 saving on this one. And once again, I've got some gorgeous samples to show you as well. Look at the detail in each one of these stamps. Oh, there's so many ways you can work with these as well. Look at that. I'm loving the backgrounds on these cards as well. Aren't they gorgeous? 277066 is the item number, and it just goes on and on and on with these fabulous samples as well. Oh, just the colours. Do you know, I am so drawn to these colours at the moment. I think I've come out of my comfort zone recently as well. I always went for the muted colours, the kind of soft shades, but now I'm absolutely loving the colours. If you want to go for that collection, though, 277066 is the item number, that £9 saving for this hour only. Now, still in stock, we have, I'm surprised actually, we've got some of this from the 13th of February. It is limited stock for £16.99. You've got these gorgeous, gorgeous elements here. The chipboard collection, you've got the bird, lace, charms, flourishes, and in-flight and melody there as well. Now, you've got, oh, it's stunning, isn't it? I mean, just one of those pieces on the front of an album or a card, or again, use them in your frames with your home decor. You could do 330734 is the item number. Wonderful stuff. Only $16.99, limited stock. Remember to check those baskets out. Right, Leonie, are you ready for more demonstrations?
Indeed. I was just having a play then. I'm just playing now. I've gone on to play mode. Okay, so because we were chatting about the lace and what you could do with it. Now, there is a foam. It's been going around for centuries, ever since I started crafting. Oh, I'm burning this. And it's specifically made, or that's one of the uses, to actually print into things, so you can create your own stamps. I can't remember what it's called. It's a blue foam, and you just get it in chunks. I think if you have a look, I know our Ally stamps away. I'm sure she had some. So check out our Ally, because she might have some. I'm using the back of cut and dry. Okay, so cut and dry, you've got the foam there, but your normal blending foam on that side, but on this side you have got foam. Okay, so what you do is with your heat gun, you heat it up, and you can actually see it change, so don't burn it, keep your eye on it. It's not on the sponge side, this is on the foam side. And I am going off on random tangents, folks, but look, your lace. So you take your lace like this. Am I not allowed to use the lace? And then look, it picks up a print. So now when I go in with my inks, uh-oh, not with that ink. I'm not having success with my ink, am I? Okay, so it seems like there may be a bit of an... I'm going to have to show you this now, because otherwise you'll be like, what can I do? What? Let me just show you that very, very quickly. Okay, so... Look, so if you've managed to get this already, when you go back on, like this, look, you can do a print, and it gives you a really cool background. I mean, that is such a good background. That is from that, if you did manage to get hold of it, which looks fabulous. You then just reheat that, and that's the way. But we were chatting, because me and Catherine were chatting about all the things you can do with lace. It's amazing, and because it's a really thick lace, it really allows you to do all sorts. Now, have we got the metal embellishments then? No. We've literally just got chipboard. Okay, so chipboard. Right. Is it limited stock? It's limited stock. I might dig out some of my Wednesday stamps in a second, because it seems like we probably haven't got much of this left either. Okay, so what I'm going to do really quickly is just show you. There's different. Obviously, there's so many ways you can colour your chipboard, and that's a beautiful thing about this product. It allows you to experiment. I was going to use my stays on, but I'm not going to, because I want to put embossing on it. So I'm actually going to use my beautiful Brilliance. I mean, there's so many different ink pads available, so please check those out. I'm going to go in with the gold, and I've got the silver, and I might actually hit it with a bit of red as well. I do apologise, I don't know what we've got, so you'll just have to have a look at it. Now, the Brilliance, look at that on direct on chipboard. Beautiful. And I haven't bothered putting anything else on. I love this because that just looks like lace. But oh, I think that one's dried up. But the beautiful thing about this, obviously, is because you have got that look. Oh, look at that. You have got that beautiful detail. It allows you to do so much with this, and that is just such a good embellishment. When you start using this, it is such a cracking embellishment. See, can you see the shimmer on that? Which looks amazing. I'm just going to put the tiniest bit of red on there as well. And this is just because I can. And I just adore that that finish. Oh, that's stunning. And then, now your Brilliance will dry on that in its own right, because it dries on a multitude of surfaces. But what it does do, while it's open, it allows you to use your embossing powder. So I'm going on with a super fine embossing powder. And remember, this chipboard, you can colour it with so many different things. I mean, it's a brilliant quality chipboard. The other one I went over with, I used my texture paste on, and the texture paste was just phenomenal on it. So using my clear embossing powder, and you can see you're going to get the colour underneath, but so you're still getting that lovely brilliance, but you get the clear over the top. And I love, don't overheat chipboard, because obviously you don't want to be burning it, but it does smell divine when you heat embossing it. I love that smell. And just look at that colour. So now when I show you that, you've got that beautiful, can you see the embossing on it? But you've still got that lovely colour from the Brilliance pad. Play with your ink pads on this. I mean, there's that many ways of using your chipboard. I think our Catherine is going to remind you what we have got, because I know we've been a bit confused. So our Catherine is going to give you a reminder, which will give me a chance to dig out my Wednesday stamps really, really quickly. If you do want anything, just hold on a sec, our Catherine will tell you what we've got.
Well, the stock is diminishing. Well, we do have the tiniest bit of stock left of this chipboard here, but we are down to single figures, so please be quick with this. Now you've got the Bird Waltz chipboard collection, so you can see in there you've got the bird lace, you've got the charms, the flourishes and the in-flight and the melody as well. Only £16.99, but very limited stock on this one. 330734 is the item number, and seriously, we are down to single figures on this, so if you do want it, you need to be very quick indeed. Make sure you check that basket out, and you've made sure that you have secured that stock there. Now, we have got one or two other items available, just as we're looking at the last of the chipboard there. Of course, we've got our happy hour deals. Do you know, we haven't got much left at all, but the happy hour deals well worth looking at, because, of course, you have got savings for this hour only. And when it comes to this bundle, you've got a gorgeous saving of £9, because you're getting both of these stamp sets. 26 stamps in total. I will show you samples again in a second when we've had a look at the detail there. Loving those little leaves and those smaller elements in this one as well. Of course, you can pick out detail from that larger stamp as well, which means that you can straight away stamp and then cut out, fussy cut around, or just stamp over the top, or mask off areas as well. And you've got, you know, with both these sets, 2 large stamps there and multiple of those smaller elements within there. Such beautiful details in these. Love how the wings of the birds are more solid, and it brings open, you know, the floral arrangements within the wings there as well, leaving those more open but allowing you to colour those in separately. Just beautiful. Do you know, these are some of the most detailed stamps I think I've ever seen. Aren't they stunning? You may not have seen these before, maybe you've missed out before. 277066 is the item number if you want to go for that bundle. Then moving down, another one that's been very popular, it's Funky Birds, and we have got a happy hour deal on this one as well. So let's have a look at the details for this, and I'll bring in some more samples for you. £4 saving, £12.99. Again, you've got that larger stamp here, but then you've got lots of those little elements there as well, and you can see you've got the words funky and cute in there, which they are. Very funky and cute, aren't they? Really lovely. Again, regardless of how you use your inks, your backgrounds, your colours, they're going to look superb. Item number 502802 is the item that you need for this one. Then we're still staying with the happy hour deal. We've got the Mindful Lady. I always think of Leonie every time I hear the word mindful, because that's what she is. £12.99 is the price for this one. Another £4 saving. You've still got a good few minutes left, but you must check those baskets out to secure at this price. 202435 is the item number, and a couple of very different samples, but just as stunning in each of them, aren't they? Beautiful. Believe. You should always believe. And then we have, oh, this is one of my favourites actually. This is beautiful. As you start to walk, oh, once again, you know, the detail is incredible, but you can break this stamp down very easily. I mean, you've got separate elements again. You have got the sentiment in this one. Whether you want to go with your vivid colours again, your embossing powders, with just your ink, whether you want to do your different techniques with your watercolours, you can achieve all of those with this beautiful stamp. £12.99, £4 saving. Item number 163571. And then, of course, we do have our panda. Now, this is a happy hour deal, so if we've got stock left, we can get this after the hour for the same price. It is a back in stock. Many people have missed out on this in the past, so we've got it back for you. 9 stamps in total. Love the fact you've got the larger panda and also that smaller one as well. Look at the detail in this again with those florals. Gorgeous. 753682 is the item number for this one. There we are, another sample for you. Oh, I just want to give him a name. 16.99, back in stock, remember. Beautiful, beautiful stamps there. 753682. I'm hearing from the gallery, Patrick the Panda. In fact, in the gallery today, I've just got to say, my favourite director's in.
Oh, no.
Sorry, just had to do that, Leonie, thank you so much.
Jimmy.
He is a favourite, he really is. Oh, see you soon. We're coming back with the menu. Oh, Jimmy is a favourite, he sure is. Coming up next, we've got Folia Papercraft, and then we've got Stackable Solutions, the one-day special final call, and then we're back with Jelly Bean Crafts.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we're going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Did you know you can continue watching Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free, using your smart TV? It's just like watching us on your computer or tablet, only now we'll be on your large screen smart TV. Follow these easy steps to get your smart TV set up. Firstly, make sure your smart TV is connected to the internet, either through a wireless connection, if your TV supports it, or via the Ethernet port on the back of your TV. If you're not already connected, use your remote control and select network settings through your TV's menu and follow the instructions to set this up. Remember to have your router's password to hand, whether you're using a wired or wireless connection. This should be on the side or bottom of your router. You can always refer to your TV's help menu or instruction booklet for more information. Once you are set up, press the Smart Hub dedicated button on your remote. This will vary between brands, but it's usually located at the centre of the remote. This is where you'll find your internet web browser app. Select this to open and then type hochanda.com into the search bar, and this will take you to our website homepage, which includes our live broadcast and access to previous shows. So now you can watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV, whenever you feel crafty.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil Martin. I've been a paper crafter for well over 20 years now and a designer for just over 10 years. Sentimentally Yours is my multi-award winning brand of clear stamps, rubber stamps. I've now also introduced lots of craft dyes in there, designer papers. I have my mediums where we've introduced the Flawless Media brand into the Sentimentally Yours family. So on our Hochanda shows we aim to inspire you, to be educational and to teach you how to get the most from the products that we're bringing to you. The Sentimentally Yours family has grown to include my good friend Julia Watt and our new designer Trudy Howard. Hopefully we're all going to bring something different to the show, so you're going to be enriched with lots of different ideas and inspiration. Be sure to join us for our Sentimentally Yours shows on Hochanda.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. My name's Janice. It's great to see you. If this is your first time watching Hochanda, welcome. It's great to have your company. We actually broadcast live all the way through until 10 p.m. every single day. But if you fancy crafting after that, then our shows go on to repeat all the way through the night. So we are 24/7. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? And if you've been watching us all morning, I hope you've had a lovely day. We've got a lovely show lined up full of gorgeous papers that are just going to make you drool at the sight of them. They're wonderful to touch, but they've also got some wonderful patterns as well. They're all made in Germany, and the dispatch is going to be on the 13th of February, so bear that in mind. Now, you can jump ahead onto the website and have a look at all the items that we've got available to you, but I'm not alone. I've got the lovely Zoe with us. Hi, Zoe.
Hello.
How are you, you little star, you?
Thank you. I thought I'd put a star on myself today. I'm really good, and I've had some fun. I'm a bit tired because I was up late last night, not because I needed to do more samples, but because I couldn't stop.
I know you love your crafting, and it's a joy to work with you, because to see your creations and to see your designs is absolutely fantastic. You've got a really nice way of putting things together to make it look easy for people at home.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything too fancy, so anything I do, anybody else can do. It's step-by-step instructions that I follow. You know, I'm not some really gifted, talented crafter. I'm just someone who's very passionate about it.
Yeah, well, it certainly shows with these samples we're seeing right here. And these are made with the papers that we're going to take a look at first. And yes, you're right, $11.99 for 40 sheets. You've got 2 books in total. You've got your minimalistic and your watercolour effects. These are absolutely beautiful. Something a little bit different, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is. The one that you're touching there, I think, is very good. It's very generic, so it will cross both female, male, older, younger. You know, they're very different, and although they are quite patterned, the colours are that sort of the mellow that will go with all your other brighter colours if you want to.
I love that one. I mean, I love dots, don't get me wrong, I love polka dots, but those little triangles just make it look a little bit different. And let me just hold this up, because you've got a sample here made with blue, and doesn't it work well?
It does, doesn't it? It works really, really well. So if you're into vivid colours, you can put your vivid colours with them, and because they're minimalistic, they will go with all your different colours.
There's some really nice papers in here that you could make and create pages for your journals with as well.
Yes, definitely they are. They provide the perfect backdrop for your journals, or if you're doing any scrapbooking as well.
That one, I mean, imagine doodling in that, or colouring those geometric shapes individually, and, you know, making and creating your own pattern perhaps from one side of the page to the other.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
If you've got your colouring pencils or your alcohol markers, that'd be incredible.
Love that. You got some. They look like tyre treads, bicycle tyre treads, maybe.
Yay.
You know, you love to go on your bike. But some beautiful, beautiful papers, really good size as well, and they're 270 GSM. That's just your first book. There's more. You're getting both. Let me pick the other one up to show you. Just a quick flick through this, and then we'll head down the counter and have a look at the other papers we've got. I mean, that is gorgeous. Get your watercolours on that. How
I love
lovely.
it. This is a beautiful pad, and unfortunately I've been a little bit selfish. I've not been able to cut into a lot of them because they're too beautiful. I've just sat there and gone, oh, it's lovely. Especially the llama one. There's a llama one towards the front.
Yeah.
And you just
Oh, look at that one with the cat's eye.
I
Isn't
know.
that fun? Oh, and then you've got your flamingos in there. And flicking through, let's get to the llama. Oh, yes, look at that. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Cutting into that, using the different elements, or using the whole piece as a backdrop to a scrapbook maybe would look lovely.
just one half of that, the right half, would make your card front.
Yeah,
and then if you wanted to, you could decoupage your cactus up as well.
Yeah, love these. What a great price. I think some of you are going to multi-buy because it's only $11.99 for both of those pads. Whether you're making cards, boxes, bags, adding these to your scrapbooks, it's a fabulous, fabulous collection. 506070. 78 is your item number. Right, we've got a pick a mix now.
Yeah.
And this is choosing any two. These are your basics, but do you know what, Zoe? There's nothing basic.
There isn't. When they got sent to me, I didn't realise what was actually in that until I took the time to look through it. So you've got 10 designs, and on each one, the first piece is a card. It's like about 270 GSM, and then you've got a paper with the pattern on, and then you have the final plain sheet, which coordinates perfectly with the pattern sheet, and that's 10 within each one of those samples.
So they're going to coordinate absolutely perfectly, so you don't have to think about getting any other card to work with your designs. And you've got different colourways in this collection. So you've got your yellow, you've got your green, which we've just seen there, you've got your pink, your blue and your brown. So you choose, you decide which two you want to go for. Let's have a look at some of these samples that Zoe has put together. Oh, is this all one? It's
quite a big one, I'm afraid.
Right, I need to get this. How do I fold this, Zoe, to make that right?
There we go. That's it.
There you go.
It stand like that. Now, if you just pull it out, you can see the colours.
That's incredible. I've never seen one like that before.
Thank you.
Amazing. Oh,
But
I
the
love
colours
that.
and the patterns work perfectly. They
Just to
coordinate
show you
perfectly.
the fold on the back. Is that all one piece of card?
No, it's 4.
Ah, that's amazing.
That card design was the first one that started my career within crafting. That
Really?
kick-started it, yeah, that design kick-started it.
But isn't it nice when you're making and creating cards, if you're using the papers that you've got included in these sets, even if you just use part of the paper, it really lifts your designs.
Yeah, it definitely does. And if you can see that those ones are from the backing papers are from the green pad,
Yep.
but all those flowers are from the blue pad.
Wow.
So they're even if you're going, say, from one pad to another, they still coordinate perfectly. They're in that certain I don't know whether it's primary colours or whatever, but they contrast and work together.
Yeah, they certainly do. You get to choose any two, so all you need to do is decide the two colours you're going to go for. Yellow and brown would be really nice together. Yellow and blue would be fine. I love the pink and the blue, the green and the brown and the pink. Well, the list is endless, isn't it? All you need to do is choose and decide. £11.99, you get 2. If you want to multi-buy, you're more than welcome to do so. If you wanted to go for all 4, then the price will just change accordingly for you. That's your first pick a mix. 090525 is your item number. And we've got another set for you now. Now, these, I wish this was touchy-telly.
I was thinking exactly the same.
Yes. One day, we will be able to do touchy-telly. I don't know how, but we'll do touchy-telly. And why do we want it to be touchy-telly?
These papers are just luxurious. They really are. They're opulent, and they're not just paper. They almost look like fabric, but behave like paper in terms of your cutting and styling it and using it. These papers are stunning. So all these sort of designs that you can see, that is a massive page full of really deep embossing. There's various, like that one, that's another embossing one as well, so you can get your gilding wax onto it, and again there, another embossing one. So if you've not got an embossing machine, or you're not particularly good at embossing, these are perfect. I mean, you don't want to cut into something like that. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It
Stunning.
is absolutely stunning. They feel almost like fabric.
They do, don't
like
they?
handmade. I know they're not, but it feels like a pressed paper, if you've ever used that. Absolutely stunning. The quality is amazing. Now, that option that you're taking a look at there is the Punjab option, so the purple. The next one, I'll flick through this one for you as well. This is the Delhi, so you've got really nice monochrome colours for you. And if we just flick through this one, you can see you've got the different patterns on each one. So it's not different colours, same pattern, it's different colours, different patterns.
Yes, it is, yeah. Nothing, you know, they're not all the same, but they look like you just want to reach out and touch them. And I know it sounds a bit strange, but you want to stroke them almost, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You know, like the wallpaper. Well, it was all the trends in the 70s, actually, and 80s. The wallpaper that had like soft velvet on it. Almost like when you touched the wallpaper, it was like velvet on there.
Yeah.
That's how some of these feel. I mean, that is, if I turn that way, for example, that's absolutely remarkable. That could be a galaxy.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Really, really beautiful.
It feels luxurious. It looks luxurious. What kind of things would we make with these, Zoe?
Well, I've made cards with it, I've made boxes, I've made pop-up boxes. You can make things if you want. If you just like your cards, make your cards. If you like your boxes, you can use them with your boxes. If you like your scrapbooking, your art journaling, they work across the board, and they are very, they keep their integrity. When you start to cut into them, they keep their integrity. They don't lose their integrity and basically fall to bits on you. They're very sturdy.
Now that is gorgeous. This is the Rajasthan choice. Beautiful browns and golds and yellows and silvers in here. It's going to be very difficult for you guys to choose. Any two, £12.99, because, I mean, that feels so soft. And I'm not getting any glitter from that, so it seems that it's all encapsulated into the paper.
Yeah, it's non-shed glitter, and it's so deeply etched. Those patterns are so deeply etched. You couldn't get that pattern with an embossing machine.
Now, just take a look at that. That is the wrong side, this one here, of the paper that I'm going to show you. So that's how deeply etched the papers are, but you could use this side and put a bit of gilding wax on there and bring out the design. Let me just show you the other side to that. So you can see that's the embossed side, and then you've got the deboss on the other side. Absolutely sensational. The final one I'm going to show you, full of reds, full of yellows. Oh, there's two more, sorry. This is the Mumbai. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Beautiful colours here.
They're so rich and vibrant, but they coordinate so well together.
I think if you're choosing any two, I think all the colours will match beautifully. Maybe if you're going for a bright, go for one of the earthy tones, like the brown or the black, for example. I mean, that is, wow, that's incredible.
I've never seen papers like this. I've never come across papers like this. Other people may have, but I've never come across these.
I mean, let's just take, I don't know if you can come any closer to this. You've got the glitter pattern that runs down there, and then it's like a stitchy embossed detail. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that wonderful?
It's stunning, isn't it?
They're like mini roads, Right, the last option is the Kerala. And if I pick this one up to show you, this again is absolutely gorgeous. Some nice ideas on the front here with some lanterns.
Really lovely ideas. I mean, when you picked that up, I went, oh no, because this is just, I just fell in love with it. As soon as I opened it, I was like, wow, I've not seen things like this before.
Now, running through here, you've got these beautiful blues. You've got those gorgeous patterns in here as well. Absolutely sensational. If you can afford it, because I don't know when these are back again, I think it's a good idea to perhaps multi-buy, because I know you're going to absolutely adore working with these. And if you've got a special occasion coming up throughout the year, then it's a good idea to have this specialist paper. £12.99, 919461 is your item number. Now, if you do want to make some cards, you can call these some add-ons if you like. These are going to be perfect to mix and match with the card stock that we're selling today. These are your cards and envelopes. You've got your ovals, your squares and your rectangles. Ooh, and you've got your envelopes as well. Oh, there you go. I knew that would happen. And you've got your envelopes as well. Let me just show you a couple of designs. I'll pop ones in there. There you go. I'm not going to touch anything. I believe there's 10 of... Oh, there's 10 of each. I'm going to take those envelopes and I'm going to put those down. And there you go. I'm going to pick... There you go. Okay. I've been told off. No, I've not been told off. I need telling off sometimes. But these are great, aren't they, Zoe? Very, very simple and easy to use. Very simple and easy to use, with a huge variety of ways that you can use them. And these are just a couple of ways that you can use them. They're also really good for your shaker cards as well. And with these cards, I have used the washi sheets with them, and they worked fantastically well. There's so much going on in the washi sheets that you don't need to add anymore. We do have those washi sheets available for you. You can find them on the website, and we'll go to them in a moment's time. 984754 is your item number if you want to go for those fabulous templates. Those cards are already scored for you. Now, something that I absolutely love, I just sit down and play with these because they look like treasure. You get 336 embellishments. These are wonderful. I don't know who counted them, but thank you very much. These are lovely because you've got lots of different colours. You've got the plain see-through ones, which I guess you can use your alcohol markers on there if you wanted to change the colours of them. They've got a flat back, which allows you to stick these to your design, but with that, it gives you that 3D look. These are marvellous.
They are, and you can also use those on fabric because they've got the two small stitch holes, one at either end, so you can use on the fabric if you were more into fabric or you wanted to sew them onto something.
What a great idea, and they really do capture the light perfectly. Right, as Cinderella did, I need to divide these back up to where they came from. So those go in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. There you go. Perfect. If you do want to go for those, 336 in total, 527055, and there's one just on a card there, just to show you the difference that it can make if I held the card up the right way. There you go. Right, now washi tape. Washi tape is incredibly popular, it really is. Lots of our demonstrators use washi tape for lots of different reasons, adding to cards like the sample I just showed you. Or maybe just using your washi tape to stick your dies down when they go through the die cutting machine. But these are so pretty, so beautiful. Using them with cards to make and create beautiful birthday cards, anniversary cards, with love cards. And then, of course, you can use these in your journals, in your planners as well. £16.99. You get to choose any 3, and you can head to the website, and that's where you're going to see all the choices available to you. 837714 is your item number, so any 3 of the ones that you see right there, but the best way to see them is the website. And then we've got your foiled washi tape, and you get to choose any 3 of these, and that foiled on the washi tape just adds that extra bling, that little bit of extra detail.
It does, and it doesn't come off at all. So it just adds something extra. And within those, you've got the 3 that are the usual width, and then you've got 1 that is a smaller width.
Okay.
Can you see? And that's all.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
got
I
the
can
foil
see
on
that.
them.
Wow.
So it just breaks it up a little bit. And if you're not really one for matting and layering, you just like to frame things, you can use the thinner one just to add a frame. It's almost like a faux matte and layer finish.
Yeah, what a great idea. I've got a lovely sample here that Zoe's put together. I think I've seen you do a card like this before. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So all the different strips of washi tape brought together, you can see there. You're almost making your own pattern paper, aren't you? What a beautiful design. You can see the foil on there as well, just catching the light as I move that back. £16.99. Remember, everything's on extended delivery, dispatching on the 13th of February because it is coming from Germany, but it's top quality and definitely worth the wait. 024322 is your item number. So that's your washi tape there. Now we also have some washi sheets. I know, I've never seen washi sheets before. These are A4 in size and the whole of the back peels off. But you know what's great about these? You can actually cut into these with your dies. You can cut into them with your different cutting devices before you take the back off. So if you want to turn them into strips, you can. And if you want to use them as a whole backing sheet, or maybe just cut it out into an A5, you can do that as well. £17.99. And you've also got your stickers in there as well, which is a marvellous deal. Marvellous deal. We've got the sealing kit. Now this is amazing. Hopefully we'll get to demonstrate this, but if we don't, it's melted wax. So you've got your red, your silver and your gold, but you also have that sealing, and you also get your different motifs in there. So that's a really nice way of maybe sealing your envelopes. Something special perhaps, special occasion, wedding. Not Valentine's Day, because I don't think you'll get these in time for Valentine's Day, but you've got these to use with your different sealants on there. And just to show you how that works, you can see you get your waxes, and then you've got the interchangeable plates, and then you've got your little, I'll call it your dauber, I guess, and then you can just stamp that in. It's only £10.99. You get the 3 waxes included in that, and we've also got more colours on the web as well, so definitely worth taking a look at those. Right, we're going to demo the beautiful Indian papers now with our Zoe. Do be quick though, because I do believe we're getting very, very busy for these. Zoe, what we're going to have a look at?
Okay, so I'm going to just you asked what you can do with these cards, and you've got a stepper card there, and I'm going to do one of the stepper cards, but instead I'm going to use the pink the pink pad. I'm not quite sure what the pink pad's called.
The pink pad is Punjab.
Right.
The one with the reds and the golds and the oranges and the pinks.
So I've reluctantly gone into my pad. I must say as well, before I go any further, I have actually got a second order of all of these because I love them that much, and it was the only way that I could try and bite into them, because they're so nice you don't want to touch them.
Yeah.
So I'll finish that in a little while. So I've got the colours here, and all I'm going to do is just trim it down. But you can see when it trims lovely. If you've got a guillotine, they work really well on a guillotine.
Do Do you know what's nice about these as well? You know, if you're a little unsure of doing your own mixed media style papers and you don't have that full confidence yet, this gives you an instant design.
It does, it really does, and a fantastic price point. But if you're not one for creating your own backgrounds and doing lots, I know we can all create our own backgrounds and such like, but if you're not one for creating your backgrounds, these are brilliant just for you to use, and they're so elegant and they feel just so thick. And you can see that they cut just perfectly.
Now, the one you're using there, did you say it came from the Punjab?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous one. I'm just flicking through it. Just to show you that one there. I mean, that is beautiful, isn't it? That's like the optical illusion.
It is. It really is.
Are the cubes coming out or they're going in?
It's so deeply etched as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. And each way you turn that, it changes. That's extraordinary. And a wonderful price as well. So this is the pad that Zoe is using, the Punjab, the colours of India. So you can choose this one if you want to, but you can also choose another one for £12.99, or you can go for two of the same, actually. That's a good idea if you like one in particular, Zoe.
I definitely would. I really would. I'd stock up on these. I have. You know, I'm not sort of saying that just for TV. I have actually stocked up on these because I just didn't want to cut into them. They're just so lovely.
Now, I do need to tell you that 40% of the stock of the Punjab option has gone, 40%. So that seems to be one of your favourites. If you do want to get hold of that, it might be an idea to pop it into your basket. I think we're all sort of wearing purpley blue colours today, so maybe we're subliminally giving you those messages over for your Punjab colours of India. Love that.
I just think they're so bright and vibrant, and they're just perfect for after Christmas, aren't they?
Yes.
You know, it was the 1st of February on Monday, and I don't know what it was like here, but at home the sun was shining, and everybody just felt a bit better. And we've got these, and they're so vibrant. They just lift your spirits, I think. They really do.
Yeah, it was nice and sunny today, actually. Spring is on the way, even though next week it's going to snow every day, apparently.
Really?
Allegedly. But, you know, it might not happen because the temperature's quite high. But we'll see. I do like the snow in the sunshine, though. It is pretty.
Well, you've taken some amazing photos. I just said that off air, didn't I, as well?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
OK, so what I've done is I've cut it with my guillotine. They cut fantastically, be it with your trimmer or with your scissors, with your guillotine, with your knife. They work really well. They're not going to tear up. They are very sturdy. And then I'm just quickly going to glue these on. And as well as using, I mean, I've brought a feather here, but just with other things like those gems, they work really well with the gems as well.
Yeah,
they just add a little bit of something.
They're excellent value for money because you've got lots of different colours as well. You've got the clear ones that you can change colour on the gems with your alcohol markers, but you've also got some lovely oranges, blues and reds in there as well. So you've got some really nice colours which really will add a beautiful accent to your cards. 336 pieces. Let me just grab, here we go. I've got a card here from Zoe. If I just pop that there you go. And that's just got one gem on, like a little kite. Isn't that a lovely idea? So if you do want to go for those, £15.99, 527055 is your item number. Fan Davidosi.
Now, there's nothing stopping you using your washi tapes with these cards as well, or using the washi sheets. They'll work really well with those. And whatever you've got that... If you've got, say, bits, odds and ends, buttons, ribbons, I've got a feather, then these papers will work really well with any of your bits and pieces that you've got.
Do you know what? That's a really good idea. Do you know why? Because they are almost like fabric.
Yeah, they are.
And the patterns are almost like fabric. When I say almost, it's not paper, but the patterns are like fabric patterns. So to add buttons, that's a really good idea, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
But I've got my... I've got a feather here, but I was using some with buttons, and then I was using those...
the gems.
The gems, sorry, yeah, I was using the gems, if you have a look on one of the cards, with candles, to make it, so they look like candles.
Oh, let me have a look for that one.
I think is it down at the other end?
It might be. Let me head down there. I think I did see it, actually.
There we go.
Yes, look. Oh, what a fabulous, how easy and simple is that? Your washi tape, and then you've got your gems on top. And those are your candles, and they really do reflect the light. That is a lovely idea, Zoe.
They're just brilliant, the different shapes within there, but also in a demo in the second hour, I'll be using some heart shapes to recreate that one, and they work brilliantly with them.
Oh, and you're back at 7 o'clock tonight?
I am, yes, I am.
Excellent, excellent. I think that's with our Catherine.
There we go. So all I've done is just stick everything on, and there we go.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean, I think that's a really eye-catching.
Yeah. Where do you get
card.
your ideas for your folds? You know, if I'm starting out and I'm thinking, right, I want to make some cards, I would love to make a card like that. Where do I go? How do I find these folds?
I would go onto a website that has videos on it.
Okay.
And I would type in there card folding techniques.
Perfect.
Card templates.
Easy.
And
Love
I
it.
went from there. Or the one with there's another social media site that has photos on it, and you can pin them on your boards.
Yes, you can.
I'm trying
You're doing very well. You're doing very well. But we can say Instagram and Pinterest.
Right. Oh,
and
we can.
YouTube.
Right,
Yes, we've
so-
mentioned 3, so we're good.
Brilliant. Right, well, with the YouTube, go on there.
Yes.
And there's some fantastic designers on there, fantastic paper construction
Excellent.
engineers, and there's also on Pinterest. I've never used washi tape before, so it was a bit strange for me because I'm thinking I just use it to stick my dies down.
Yeah.
Went onto Pinterest, loads of ideas, loads and loads and loads of ideas.
Love that. Well, it certainly shows it in your lovely demonstration and also your samples that you've given us as well. Thanks for that, Zoe. Right, let's have a recap on these papers. We are very, very busy. It seems that we don't need touchy telly. It seems that you're getting the idea of the feel and the design of these papers. Let me just pick up this one first of all. This is your deli. I'm going to pick this one up because we don't have the bright colours in here, but you wait till I start to flick through it. How much of the stock has gone? 1/3 of the stock of deli has gone. Okay. Yeah, now look at these patterns in there. That's like a weave pattern. You've got that fantastic embossed detail going over with your gilding waxes. That's extraordinary, isn't it? Do you see what I mean now? Well, it looks like fabric because of the designs on there and the textures as well that you're going to be able to pick out with your gilding wax, with your maybe a bit of gesso going over that. That'd be absolutely incredible. In fact, should we have a look at the other side of that? This shows you the quality of the debossed and the embossed on there. So that's picked up 2 there. There you go, that one. Can you see that? It did look a bit different. I thought that as well. There you go. So you can use either or. So that's the debossed, and then you've got your embossed side as well. I think I prefer the debossed. Isn't that amazing? So take a look at the papers when you're going through. Have a look at both sides. Some of them will be just one side, and that's the side you'll use. But some of them that have got the texture on, that are embossed, for example, those are the ones that you're going to want to just simply turn over to have a look at the design on the other side. Absolutely incredible. Top quality as well with your papers. Remember, the dispatch date is the 13th of February, not too long to wait at all. Let's go you through another one. Let's go through the Punjab. 60% of the stock has gone of your Punjab, 60% of your stock has gone of the Punjab. These are your beautiful purples in here and your gold colours and your reds. Absolutely spectacular. That is beautiful. That's one that Zoe used in her demonstration. Again, beautiful designs. And what I love about these is that they're different. So it's not like every page is going to have the swirls on there. Every page is different. So the projects that you're putting together, you've got plenty of choice here to do your different designs. And if you're thinking, well, I want to do the same designs, then go for 2 of the same. It's a pick and mix. You can do that. It's a pick and mix. You can do that. The next one is your Rajasthan. Love this. Now, 1/3 of the stock of this has gone. Now, that one actually, that looks nice on both sides. You've got that lovely, it's almost like faux leather look. Let me show you the other side of that. And then just flicking through. There's that marble-esque style again. Just moving through these with the different patterns in here. Some of them are embossed, some of them have foil on, some of them have glitter in there. Again, they're all going to be so very different each and every time. Right, let's head on through. This is your Mumbai. Now, almost half the stock of the Mumbai has gone. Now, this is a good idea. If you're putting together any drawers or anything like that, home decor, these would be fantastic. Why? Because they feel lovely. So if you are opening and closing the drawers or opening the lid of something, they feel absolutely divine because it's really nice and soft, almost like pressed paper, almost like handmade pressed paper. Absolutely stunning. Very easy to take out the pad as well. You just simply tear along the top. That is an absolute stunner. It's so different as well. So that is your Mumbai, and then you've got your Kerala, and almost half the stock of your Kerala has gone. Let's have a flick through this. And remember, you can go online, get some ideas. You might already have some ideas thinking, right, I know what I'm going to make out of that. I'm going to make some boxes. I'm going to make some gift bags. I'm going to make some cards. These are going to be the backdrop to my journals, to my planners. Absolutely stunning. Or you might just want to make a frame to go around a picture or something like that. Absolutely beautiful. £12.99, 919 461. Very, very busy. Right, Zoe, back to you. What we're going to see now?
Right, okay, I'm going to use the washi tape if that's all right.
Oh, lovely.
Because I'm still quite new to washi tape. I've not really used it, like I said, I've not really used it much before. So you've got so many different designs there. None of them are plain. They've all got loads of character and different designs and different motifs on there. So I'm going to just use, just get that, there we go. It's really durable as well, this washi tape. It's not flimsy, or you know, it's very, very sticky as well, so it's not cheaply made. It's really nice stuff. And again, like I said, I went onto Pinterest just to see how people were using these. That's where I went, because I didn't know what to do with it. But all the colours, really, I think the colours have been picked very well, because they all contrast and work with each other. There aren't any that either clash or don't coordinate or don't look right. So all I've done is I've just put some down, and then I'm just going to cut. Have I got enough there to cut my heart out? Yes, I have. So this is now, because it's quite thick, this washi tape, and going from 300 GSM card and the washi tape, I'm just going to cut through now with my die.
And you don't have to use the same washi tape. You could actually mix it up a little bit, and that would be fun, like you've done on this card, to make a patterned paper. Because you choose any three, you could use this technique that Zoe's used before, where putting several rolls together, but just creating what now looks like a background pattern. It's absolutely brilliant. You've got 12 rolls in total, because you get 3 sets of 4. The 3 sets of 4, it's a pick and mix. So you can see you've got the 4 inside each set. So that's one set. That's another set. So you get to choose 3, any 3. And we've got lots of different names for them as well. Let's just show you these. So this is how you get hold of them on the website. So you've got your vintage, your Japanese flair, your flower dance, your pastel, your geometric, your boho, and your haigi. Would you pronounce that haigi? Haigi?
Yeah,
haigi,
I'm not sure on that one.
Haigi? It's probably haigi, because you'd spell G. Interesting. If you know how to pronounce that, help me out. Email in studio@hochanda.com. But they're all absolutely fantastic. They're beautiful.
They are. They're really good, and they're really very durable. And with those, I've put it onto card, and I've just cut through with any of my dies, and it cuts through perfectly. Very simple, very easy to use. So I'm going to create the background, and all I'm doing is, this is really good if you are relatively new to crafting and getting used to using your scoring board. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to score down. And then I'll rotate my card. I think this is what I like about the washi tapes, is that the cards don't have to be too involved. They don't have to take you 3 hours for you to make. You can pop these together, and you can batch make them as well.
Now the washi tapes are getting busy. You're choosing your sets and heading to the website. If you don't have the website, you can give us a call, and the call centre will take you through the different types of washi tape. We've also got the washi tape with the foil as well, and this is interesting because it's rather fancy washi tape. So you've got your foil in there, as you can see the different sets. There's 4 in a set, so that'll be one set, that'll be another set, that'll be another set, and so on and so forth. And you can head to the website and have a look. £16.99. You get to choose any 3 sets. Let's have a look at the website and show you how you choose them. Here it is. So you've got your foiled copper, which is lush. I love that. Your foil rose, your foil copper, your foil silver, your foil autumnal, your foil cacti and pineapples, your foil silver dots, your foil gold donuts. Oh, I could eat a donut now. And your foil spring. So those are your choices. If you want the same one, you can do. You just click on the plus, and then that will take you up in multiples of one. So if you wanted 3 of the same one, you could do. It's entirely up to you, but that's how you pick a mix. Back to Zoe.
Okay, so I've cut, my card base is 5 by 7, and then I've cut my white piece of card 1/4 of an inch on either side smaller. And all I've done is just go along the first 4 lines of my scoring board on the inches side. And I've done that all the way around. So.
Now, if you didn't have a scoring board, can we use something else?
Yeah, I mean, you can just use, if you don't have a scoring board, if you could just use, if you've got a ball tool of any kind, use your ruler and just go along and score with your ruler. So we've got that there. I don't know if the camera can pick that up.
I think if you show it to camera number 1, it's like a dating game, camera number 1.
There you go, you can see it there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it's just something a bit subtle. And then I've cut out one of the hearts already, and here's the second one. And these are just using the washi tape. I like the turquoises in the washi tape as well as the copper colours. I think they contrast really well together.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Yeah, like a verdigris effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the blues and the coppers.
So you can use any of your dyes with these washi tapes and the washi sheets as well that we've got on TV.
Yeah, I've never seen the washi sheets before.
No, I've not. But what they're really good for is obviously card making. That's what I enjoy doing. But also if you do what's it called, where you put the paper onto a paper mache shape.
Paper mache.
No.
Decoupage?
Decoupage.
Decoupage?
Yes, that's it, decoupage.
Decoupage.
Yes. So if you're into that...
oh, no, it's not decoupage. Decoupage is the glue.
All right.
It's decoupage. No, I know what you... Yes, no, it's not paper mache. It's not paper piecing. I think it's decoupage as such, but I think there is another word for it.
And it's completely gone out of my head.
Is it where you put it on a balloon and then you pop the balloon?
No.
No,
it's where you've got
mache.
like a thick, hard paper mache animal, like an elephant, and you cut up tiny pieces of paper. Well, you cut up big pieces of paper into tiny pieces.
That might be decoupage, even though that is a brand. Help us out. Email in studio@hochanda.com. Name that craft. That could be... Now, that would be a good game. So these are your washi. These are a full sheet. So even though they look like they're in rows, it's one. Oh, that wasn't a very good thing. There you go. It's one sheet. So the whole back peels off. So you could, if you wanted to, stick that whole sheet as it is. You could cut into it, send that through your die cutting machines whilst the back is on, or you could slice along it, so you could actually start making your own washi tape, which is a really good idea. £17.99. It's made with rice paper, and you get 20 sheets of your washi stickers and 10 of the self-adhesive washi sheets. So the stickers, did I bring those over? Yes, I did. Are here.
Lantern card that I made, they were really good fun.
Yeah, these are great, look. So you've got lots of different stickers in there to choose from, so you've got a whole variety of stickers, some lovely vintage colours in there as well. And here's a sample that Zoe made of a lantern card. Not seen one like this. That's great. Look at that. And then all those stickers are just perfectly placed around the outside.
They're really good. They're like you've got kind of like the vintage stickers, which are the rectangular ones, and they're different tickets to different places, you know, different train stations and everything. They look really good. I love them. And they work really well with the vintage whole sheets of paper.
Yeah, they do. This is brilliant because you could also use these in your planners as well and in your journaling, because they're great little mini sizes. So you get your stickers and you get the main sheets as well. If you would like to go for that option, 292637, and it's £17.99. Lovely. Back to Zoe.
Okay, so all I've done is I've just stuck that down, and there we go. And I've put these on foam pads just for them to stand out a little bit. The only thing that I would need to do is just use a simple sentiment just to finish it off. There we go. Just stick that in there. There. And all that needs now is a with love
Oh, that is
or
lovely.
to-
Isn't that I love the fact that you can build your own pattern papers just by sticking the washi tape together.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It is a really good idea. Isn't that lovely?
And I think, I know that scrapbooking is popular, it's been popular for a long time, and it still continues to be popular, and it works really well with your scrapbooking pages as well.
Yeah, it certainly does. It certainly does. My word, we are busy across the board. Don't forget you've got your basic papers. We've also got your Indian papers as well. Now, the Punjab option, 80% of the stock has gone. So you've got those gorgeous purple colours in there. Lots of different patterns to work with. Absolutely vivacious, lovely, beautiful colours in there. Some of them are embossed as well. And if you turn them over, you can use the deboss part of them, so you've got those lovely patterns, different patterns and different colours. So that's your lovely pinks and your purples. You've also got your Delhi. I really like the Delhi one, actually. I like the colours in here. Some really nice samples on the front of what you could make of this. Something like that in the bathroom would look pretty cool. Half the stock of the Delhi has gone. Half the stock of Delhi has gone. Beautiful style, beautiful colours in there. And you can see, if I just lift this one up, you've got that glitter which is encapsulated, and it's also debossed as well. I mean, look at the other side of that paper. I love that. So you've got the fancy side with all the glitter, but you know what? I'd use that side. I think that side is absolutely fantastic. We've had an email in. It is Decoupage. Hey. Yes, it is Decoupage.
God, thank you.
There you go. Thank you for whoever emailed in. Do we know? Ah, both Kaz and Margaret, thank you very much. Your Rajasthan, half the stock has gone of that. And again, beautiful colours in here. A nice earthy tones with these papers. Again, beautiful designs. Oh, look at that one. Wow. That's a bit funky. What's the back look like? See, this is what I'm doing. I like to look at the back. That's just a plain one on the back, but that's where all that pattern comes in. Love that. And then you've got your Mumbai. 60% of the Mumbai has gone. And these have got your beautiful gold colours in there, beautiful turmeric style colours in here, your burnt orange, your deep purple in there, your gold and your reds and the vibrancy. That is gorgeous, isn't it? You can go for the same one if you want to. And then you've got your Kerala. Almost 60% of the stock has gone of your Kerala. Isn't that beautiful?
It's lovely, that.
That,
I love it.
That's stunning, isn't it? That's like a seascape, if I put it that way.
It almost reminds me of the angel paper that you used to be able to get, where you could just tear it and then feather it out.
Ah, and then feather it out, yeah.
But it was very, very delicate to use and could cut easily and could warp easily.
Yeah.
This is the same because it's got that sort of fabric-y feel, but it maintains its integrity.
Yeah, oh, it really is soft. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's your pick and mix, getting busy for each of those options now. Remember, making little boxes, placing them maybe on boxes that you've got at home, doing a bit of upholstery, as it were, but with paper. You can do all of that. £12.99, 919461 is your item number. Right, Zoe, what we're going to have a look at now?
So I'm going to have a look at the papers. The
Okay.
Well, they say basics, but there's absolutely nothing basic about these papers.
Yeah.
Really, really good. So what I've done is I've just taken out one of the papers from the yellow collection, and I'm doubling it over, and I'm going to cut out, so you can see how easily it cuts out. And I didn't realise at first, until I had a proper look through and the penny finally dropped. It took a while, but it finally dropped, to realise that you've got the backing sheets with these. You know, they all coordinate, so you don't have to reach into your stash.
And when we say the backing paper, so you've got your main paper here. I'm just showing them, Zoe, in one of the
Yellow.
in the yellow option.
Yeah.
So that's a great pattern, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. So that's the main paper in there. So you can do your die cutting with that. And then you've got your thinner paper, as you can see there, and that's 80 GSM. Do we know the GSM on the main one? 270 GSM on the main one. Then you've got 80 GSM on the thinner, so that could be inside the card if you want to. And then if you wanted to make some flowers, for example, you've got 132 GSM. So you've got the three that work together, which is brilliant. So the 3 of those that work together, which is amazing. And you've got your different colourways and different patterns in all of them as well. So you choose, you decide. You've got your yellow, you've got your blues, you've got your pinks, you've got your browns, and you've got your greens. And like you say, Zoe, nothing basic about these, is there?
No, I would say that these are staple products within your collection, you know, within your paper collection. We all like to get our paper pads and we look after them, but these are staple products. They are just fantastic. They coordinate perfectly, and you don't need to go out and get some paper to go with it because they work together really well.
Yeah, they do. It's a one-stop shop, really.
It is.
It's right there in the pad for you, and you get to choose any 2. If you want 2 of the same, if you fancy the green and green's your colour, then you can go for 2 of the green if you want to. But if you want to mix your colours up, you're also welcome to do that. 090525. Back to you.
So what I've done is I folded it over the paper side of the paper piece, and then I fold it over and I cut it twice. So the only thing I'm doing here is I just want to show you how easy it's coming out of a die, and it's not ripping.
And which is that, the thicker paper?
No, that is the thinner one that would be liable. Yeah, that would be liable to rip.
Yeah.
You know, if you're pulling it out. So there you can see how well they've come out. I like making my flowers with the quilling tools, so
yes,
this has been brilliant. So I've got one here as I made it earlier. This was using the pink and the blue.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take one of the aperture cards. I'm using the oval one for this one. And instead of using blue this time, I'm going to use, instead of using green, I'm going to use blue. I'll just use this to cover it up. If I was at home, I would stick this down so you don't get any colour on the back of your card.
Now the aperture cards are available, and these are a great addition to your crafty stash because, well, you've got the apertures already cut out for you. You've got your squares, your oval, and is it rectangle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And you know, if you're not really into buying everything to create your aperture cards, then these are brilliant. You don't have to go and buy anything else with them. They're really simple to make. You can have loads of different designs. I think I've got 3 different designs.
Yes.
And they're great for your shaker cards as well. I meant to make a shaker card, but I've run out of time. But they'd be great for your shaker cards.
Yeah, they would. And you also get the envelopes as well. So it's a kit that would go perfectly with any of the papers that we've got on the show. The apertures are there for you to use landscape or portrait in your rectangle, in your square and in your oval, which is great. So you can see here the ones in my hand. You've got the 3 available to you, and they look great, don't they, with the papers that we've got on the show. So very, very easy to set up. And if you want to go for your aperture cards and envelopes, £9.99. You get 10 of the square, 10 of the rectangle and 10 of the ovals. Now I've got some news for you. There's been a bit of an issue with the mechanics of the pick and mix for the washi, the foil washi on the website. So we're working on that at the moment. Maybe give us a call. We don't normally say that, but maybe give us a call rather than go to the website, and we'll be able to process your order quicker that way whilst we sort out the gremlins on the website. But that's just for the foiled washi tape. Everything else seems to be working fine. Back to Zoe.
Okay, so I've applied my faded jeans, and now I'm just going in with a second colour, a darker colour, which is Chip Sapphire, just to create a bit more of an ethereal look to it. I think aperture cards are really good, you know, if you've got, say, if you've got children and if you've got your grandchild and it's a grandfather's or grandmother's birthday,
yeah,
you can put the picture of the child in. Or if you're doing thank you cards from a wedding.
And they're also a nice size as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not too big, not too small, just the right size.
Yeah, they are. Okay. So we've got the outside. I've used some paper, well, it's card, isn't it? I've used some card from the first one.
Okay, from the basics.
No, not from the basics. The first one on here.
Ah,
is it the
yes.
minimalist?
Yes, the minimalistic, there you go, easy for me to say. You get 20 sheets in a pad, 270 GSM. They're 24 by 34 centimetres in size, so a good size, plenty of paper there for you to use. It's one-sided as well, so if you did want to fold these in half and make a card, you can do. You can add your mediums to these as well, but you've got some lovely patterns in there to use. But you've got 2. That's just your first one. Your second one, let me pick this up and show you. This is your watercolour effect.
effects in here. And as we flick through, you can see there, just adding watercolours to these would be amazing. Maybe cutting them out, popping them into your journals, using them for scrapbooking. Got lots of lovely projects to put together. These would be absolutely perfect. You've got your flamingos in there, you've got your cacti, you've also got your llama. Let me show you this, turn this landscape. Isn't that great? It's a great backdrop, isn't it? Wonderful. £11.99. You get both of them. That's a great deal. 506078 is the item number for those. Yeah, perfect. And that's the card that you've used on the inside of this project, Zoe.
Yes, I have. Now, just want to point out, while I'm using this card, and we say it's 270 GSM, it's not too thick for you to be able to do your cards with. You think, oh, well, I can only do my card bases with it. You can't, because you can do so much more with it. You know, if you're matting and layering, it works wonderfully with matting and layering as well. So I'm just going to, here's the one I did earlier. So I've used the green, I've used some of the green from the green pad, I've used some from the blue pad and some from the pink pad. And there we go.
Oh, that is really pretty. Look how easy that was to put together.
And that's 4 different pieces, well, it's 5 because you've got the yellow in the middle. That's 5 different pieces of paper or card from 5 different books or of the collection, and they all work really well together.
These are great for decoupage as well. You know, when you're building up your designs, you know, you can get some kits where you can build up your decoupage and you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you stick them all on top of each other. Well, that's really nice to come out of those apertures. So if you do want to go for the apertures, you've got your 3 shapes. You've got your rectangle, you've got your square, which is great in landscape, actually. It doesn't have to be in landscape. And then you've got your oval as well. So if you do want to go for those, I think they're just £10.99, great price. And you get 10 of each. You get 10 of each. I think they were £10.99, were they? £9.99, gets even better, you see, gets even better. Right, so your basics, and there they are, so your basics, you can choose any 2, and they're colour coordinated. So you've got your yellow, your pink, your blue, your browns, and your blacks. If you want 2 of the same, you can have 2 of the same. It's entirely up to you. Let me pick up the brown one. I'm just going to show you the brown one here. Now, on the other side of the pattern, you've got the colour which is the main focus on the pattern side. So it'd probably be better if I flick through this way so you could see the pattern first. There you go. So you have the thick card, you also get your matching paper, and then your 80 GSM paper as well. So you don't need to go rummaging around in your crafty stash. You've got all the elements and all the papers that mix and match to start layering up your projects or just mixing and matching. These would be great for cutting out and putting on your MDF projects as well, which is beautiful. So that's your brown. You've got some lovely suggestions on the front there of what you could make and create. That's really nice, making windmills, isn't it? So those are your basics, and you choose any 2, £11.99. Love those. You can multi-buy as well. You're more than welcome to do so, because I don't know when they are coming back, but they're always, always handy. Even if you're just using a small part, they're going to make your cards look absolutely spectacular. Now, the Indian collection that we've got available for you, we are so busy, so busy. The Punjab option is limited stock, which is your purple. So your Punjab is limited stock, limited stock. Just let's run through this. So if you have just joined us and you want to get hold of it, this is your Punjab, and it's limited stock. Get this into your basket. Check on out, make sure you get it, don't regret it. I'm not sure when these are coming back, and I don't know when we're going to see them again. And they've got some beautiful embossed detail on here, which looks great on the front or on the back. So that's your Punjab option. Next one is go for your Mumbai. You've got your lovely golds and your reds. 2/3 of the stock of the Mumbai has gone. Again, beautiful, soft to the touch paper, almost handmade, and the embossed detail is fantastic on either side. So you can see there that embossed on either side. So that is your Mumbai. Let me pop that one down, and then let's pick up your Rajasthan. Again, you've got your earthy colours in here, your browns, your beautiful marbled effects in there as well, and your embossed detail. Really nice earthy brown colours, don't you think? Gorgeous. And they're going to look great on your cards, or designs like you see on the front. Which one? Oh, your Delhi.
Deli, let me show you this. Half the stock of Deli is gone. I like the Deli one. Do you, Zoe?
I love it. I think it adds a bit of a touch of class.
It does.
You know, and I'm thinking about the monochromatic look of it and what the possibilities you could use for it for, say, for an evening occasion and invitations, or for possibly a wedding with the whites and the silvers.
Yes, a good idea, isn't it? And again, suggestions on the front of what you can use it for. And the final one is your Kerala. We've got 1 minute left on the show, everyone. Now, I'm sure we'll be selling these after the show, if we've still got any left.
These are stunning.
Yeah, they are absolutely divine. Don't wait till 7 o'clock when Zoe comes back to check out your baskets. You've only got 10 minutes. Oh, look at that one. Hang about. Wow. It's worth buying just for that, isn't it? That's gorgeous. £12.99 for any two. 40 sheets in total, 20 sheets per book. Zoe, oh, what a fantastic show.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed it. I was so excited coming to Hochanda with these papers and these cards. I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
No.
And especially with the basics where they've got the 3 pieces of paper to match, you know.
They
are brilliant, but those textured ones, brilliant.
We'll see you at 7 o'clock. We're being counted out. I don't know where the time goes, but it certainly does fly. We'll see you guys after the break. And a big thank you to Zoe. Right, we've got our Catherine coming up next with Stackable Solutions. It's the one-day special, the final live hour. Don't miss out on that one. And then we've got a Jelly Bean Crafts happy hour for you.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select Settings. Select your network and select Setup Connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Donna and this is my brother Simon and we're Pearly Winks Craft Supplies. We've been crafting since we were very young. My mum got us into crafting and we've been loving it ever since.
We have a good selection of inks. We started with our Winks, which are just a water-based ink, and then went on to the pearls. We've added some chalks, we've got some glitter sprays, and then we've added some beautiful stamps to complement the inks.
We've got a fantastic design team who help us with all our designs for the stamps, and we've got a great range of inks which we manufacture ourselves here in the UK.
Our pearl sprays and our pearly inks are loaded with mica, so they give you amazing results on your projects.
We hope that our products bring you as much fun, creativity and inspiration as they do to us. We love all of our products and we hope you do too. So make sure you don't miss our shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specialising in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. Mark and I work hard designing the kits and developing innovative tools to make all of these traditional crafts more accessible to the modern user. We're really pleased to be part of the Hochanda family, and I'm looking forward to being able to take time and demonstrate some of these techniques and share new ideas. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hochanda. Do stay with us for the next hour because of course it's the final call. It's 4 o'clock. We've got Deflecto for you as well, but I can tell you straight away I'm not going to even say a very good afternoon to our guest just yet until I tell you we're limited stock on the one-day special, so you need to be very, very quick. But of course we do have a guest with us. We do have a wonderful guest live via Skype. It is of course Sam. Shall we say a very good afternoon to him? I think he's ready and waiting. Hi Sam.
Hi Catherine, how are you? Okay?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Keeping well. Yeah, working from the study today at my house. So shows have been great though, so doesn't make too much of a difference in the studio.
We've had very, very busy shows, and that's why I want everybody to make sure they check their baskets out as soon as possible, because of course when it does come to that one-day special, I've already said it is limited stock, and you can see what you get in here. Oh, they are amazing, aren't they? The 2 sort and storage caddies. Now, Sam, still continue to be very, very popular. There are so many of our viewers who have already got some of these. They continue to collect. Guests here in the studio as well, myself included, who also love these. Why do you think they continue to be so popular?
I think kind of the main reason for that is that if you've already purchased them, which I know a fair few of you have, is you can just actually, you can add it to the stack that you may, or if you bought a stack 12 months ago and you're buying another 2 now, you can just add that 2 to your existing stack. It all works together as a modular system. You still get all the benefits of being able to use it on its own, as well as, when you want to stack it together and take it somewhere else, it's very easy to do that. And that's why I think it proves so popular, because the storage grows with you.
Yeah.
You buy more materials, add another layer.
I definitely agree with that. And different types of crafts as well, or your DIY, of course. It could be all sorts of different things around the home. I know we've mentioned before little toys that children may have, or hair accessories. This could be for beauty or toiletry accessories as well, perhaps. Do you know, it's a great buy, isn't it? £36 saving. That's what you're getting here. You're getting both of the caddies. They do lock together. You can take them apart. You can add the wheelbase if you want to. We'll come back to that a little bit later. But these should be £29.99 each, and you're getting 2 of these, remember. That is where we see that £36 saving. £23.98 is the price. 725 749. Now, Sam, before we move away from this one, can we talk around all of the features with the caddies?
Yeah, of course. So, one of the great things about the caddy is it's very portable. So it's very easy to maneuver around the house, with the car, or, once we eventually get back to being able to go to events, maybe that be craft seminars, it's a very easy product to move around. The fact that all the canisters are clear means that you can very quickly see the item that you're trying to find. And I think as well, the fact that the canisters themselves actually come out means if you only want to take the one with you, you can do that. You haven't got that problem of constantly moving around the whole unit. If you want to put one on your workstation, you can do that. And when you're done, you can just pop it back in. You don't have to put it in the same location that you've picked up that canister from. It can go in other areas
Yes, of course.
as well, as long as it's space.
Wonderful. And also the lids of each canister, they've got a little sort of opening, a shaping to them as well. So the base of the top layer will also sit directly into the lid of the bottom layer as well. If I just, I don't want to tip that too much there. You can see, can't you? The base there, and that helps everything, stay in position, doesn't it, Sam, as well? It stops them sliding around. You can feel when they're locked in position, and then, of course, you've got the locking bars at the side as well there that keeps everything beautifully together.
I think it's just about making the product easy to use. I mean, if something's easy to use and it's very functional, you tend to want to use it more. I think, the one thing that, certainly the case with crafters is that they have so many different types of materials and tools for pieces of work that they do. It just makes sense to have a system that you can kind of build as you create, as you get more stash. And also, if you want to lock it together and move it around, it's very easy. Or, as I keep mentioning, being able to use it on its own or as a modular system, or just remove a canister. It's such an easy product to use, and again, that's why I think people love it so much.
Definitely. And I've already mentioned so many of our guests and also the presenters here as well have got these wonderful items. In fact, even Janice, I'm saying even Janice, she's really into her crafting at the moment. Let's have a look at a picture that Janice has just sent us. This is her storage. Look at this. I want to be nosy now to see what she's got in there. Oh, I can see paints. What's in the bottom there? But you see, Janice has got 4, all on the wheelbase there. So if you want to go for multiples of the one-day special, we are at limited stock, but you may still be able to get those and start building that tower up yourself. Remind you there that there's a £36 saving overall, because £29.99 is the price normally for one of those caddies. 725-749. Oh, you see, I've been down to see what Janice has got in her caddies. Oh, wonderful. Now, you see, this is what she gets up to when she's got her days off now. Let's just go over to the website as well, because we have got some reviews to show you. Look how many there are. 224 reviews. Look at this, all 5 stars there. Excellent item, need to buy more. I think everybody says that, actually. We do keep collecting them. These are to add to my existing storage. You see, great price, cheapest I could find. I love these. They look great under the trolley base, really functional and totally organised my threads. We have said, for different types of craft as well. It could be papercraft, it could be a sewing, it could be crochet, it could be cake decorating, it could be your DIY, it could be so many different things. Do spend time having a look at those reviews, but when you just see 224 with so many 5 stars, then it says a lot, doesn't it? Now, the only way to get the wheelbase, and we did see that on Janice's picture, is in this bundle. But this is a great bundle again, because not only have you got the wheelbase, but you've also got some further caddies. And this one actually stores ribbon. And these can be interchangeable, of course, with your other caddies if you've already got, you're starting to build the tower. Sam, tell us about this one, because we've got all sorts in this bundle, including the mountain bar, haven't we?
Yeah, so we put this bundle together because these are the best-selling accessories that work within that caddy. So as I mentioned at the start of the show, the caddy, there's lots of accessories that work with it. It's a modular system. The storage can grow with you, and there's 2 examples of the different canisters that you can put in there. So this canister is the largest one that we offer. We've also included the storage tray or project tray as well, which fits nicely in the top. You still get the function of the snap-tight lids when using that, and you've still got that great amount of space on the underside as well, which you can put your larger items. And if we take a look at the ribbon dispenser, ribbon, we felt was always quite tricky to store. A lot of people keep it loose in a box, or they may have kind of made something themselves that was, just serving a purpose, where this product will actually sit within the Deflecto caddy. You can add it to your stack, or you can wall mount it with the mounting bar that we're going to look at in a moment. Keeps those ribbons nice and secure. And actually, when the lid is snapped tight, you can still pull that ribbon through. It just helps keep a little bit of tension on the ribbon itself. You're also going to be getting the wheelbase as well, which, as we've just seen with Janice's stack of caddies there, the wheelbase is a great addition to have. If you're buying the Deflecto caddy, it just makes it even more portable, especially when you've got a stack of 4 or 6 of them. Really is a great addition to to the product range. the same way that the caddies actually lock together with those grey levers, the levers that are on the sides of the caddy are built into the wheelbase as well, so you lock it together in the same fashion as you do with the caddy itself. And now onto the mounting bar. You can attach this to the wall and you can hang those canisters and they'll all hook over there, very easy to take on and off. And this is great for keeping that workspace nice and clean, keeping it tidy, and you've got everything, you know, only an arm's length away from you if you've got that wall mounted bar ready to use.
It's a great bundle, it really, really is. And I love the wheelbase as well, Sam, because you can spin that 360 degrees as well. So if you are manoeuvring your caddies around the home or your workspace, then you're not going to be stuck, you're not going to be kind of jigging it around. It is so free moving. A wonderful bundle again, and a great saving once again for you. £8.45 is the saving on the complete selection that we've got here for you. $32.99, so a great addition, especially if you have been collecting those caddies. And just to point out as well, of course, the ribbons don't come included. You can put your own ribbons in there, but I did notice that we've got quite big reels in there. So, of course, if you're using smaller reels, you can get a lot more of them in as well. So use them entirely as you wish. Now, the next item, one of my favourites, actually. I love, love, love these. Now, these are your accordions for holding your pens. Now, Sam, tell us about this. Again, a great deal, because we're getting 2 of these, aren't we, for this price?
Yeah, so again, the product itself is very portable. It's easy to manoeuvre around, you know, around the house with that built-in handle at the top. So if you are going to go do some work out in the garden, you could take 80. Each one holds 80 markers, so It's a total of 160 markers you're going to be able to store safely. The reason why it's called the accordion is to do with the motion and the way that it folds out, as we've just shown you. And you can also store the markers on their side with this system as well. So, you know, if you do want to lay them on the side, you can do. Yeah, I think one of the great things with this is that marker storage commonly it's quite it's not very easy. I think static would be the word. You can't really maneuver it around that well. Yeah. It's generally just a desktop solution that you can store your markers. Whereas with this one, you know, the lid clips on nice and easy. And the fact that you can tidy them away, the fact that you can just then store it safely somewhere, you know, out of sight, I just think it's a great product. And also, you know, with a marker averagely costing £2 to £3 per one, if you've invested in that many markers, it just makes sense to look after them and, you know, keep them in tip-top condition.
It certainly does. And what I love about this is, again, Sam, if I just take the lid back off, where the pens go, I mean, they may be square, but you can fit pens of different shapes in there. They don't have to be square pens, obviously. We see hexagonal pens, we see round ones. You know, you can fit all those different shapes in there. It really is a wonderful item. And the fact that you're getting 2 of these for £28.98, an £11 saving. I mean, if you've got different types of pens as well, you could put stickers or decorate the sides if you wanted to as well. If you did want to sort of mark what sort of pen is in there, it's entirely up to you. But just to show you, I mean, these pens, these aren't square at all, look. So you can see that they will pop in easily. You can see the numbers on the pens, you can see what numbers you're going for, you can put them in order, and as we've already explained, you can also store them on their side. And some pens, that's very important, because some manufacturers do recommend that you store those pens on their side. Now, behind me, I've got some more as well. I think we've got Paula's pens behind me here. If we can just have a look, you can see the concertina mechanism there. You know, they look great, don't they? Even if you want to leave them like that on your shelf in the craft room there. Let me just move these out of the way so that you can see. In fact, I'm just going to bob to the other side, and then we'll have a better look at what we can see there. Let me just grab that. Oh, do you know what? I might have to move the pod because my box is in the way. There we are. Let's just take it right out the way. There we are. There we can see it. There we can see it. Don't they look smart? I just think, I wonder if Paula does have hers on display like that at home on a shelf. I think they look great like that. You know, but then if you want to pack it away, of course, and put the lid on, ready to transport or move around, of course you can do. Remember, each one holds 80 pens, so you're getting 2 of these for £28.98. That £11 saving, 088849. There. Look, I'm going to walk back in now. I need to put these down before I drop them. Let's go to the website and have a little look over there as well. That's where all the details are, of course. Again, you can see more of those 5-star reviews. I'll just read one of them here. You can immediately, I think that should say, immediately feel the quality of this product. It looks and feels hard wearing. It's neat when fastened, but easily spreads out and unfolds along your desk, as we can see, of course, with Paula's lovely sample there as well. Highly recommended, and it goes on. It goes on with those 5-star reviews. We really are spoiling you for prices, aren't we, as well, with this one-day special. Savings across the board as well. Now, the next item, this is very nice as well. Now, this, I think, is relatively new, isn't it, Sam? We've seen it a few times here now, but I don't think it's one of the... I think it's one of the newer designs, isn't it, from Deflecto?
Yeah, so this is a product that we actually launched around about I think it was mid last year, to be honest, and it's a good all-rounder, this one. I think you can put it in most rooms within the house and you'll find an application for it. So whether it be, kind of child's bedroom, workshop, if you've got a study at home, or if you just want to have it on the side to just keep your stuff neat, or maybe in a dressing room with your different perfumes and nail polishes and all those sort of things. It's just a good organizer to have in the house. The fact that the drawers do come out as well, I think, again, is a great feature. So, if you do have lots of arts and craft, different pieces in here, you can just take that drawer out. You've got it on the side at home, sit it down next to you on the table. And then when you're done with it, easily kind of slides away as well. You get in the 4 different sized drawers there, with the 3 deep ones along the bottom, and then that kind of slimmer one, with the full width one in the middle, and then the open top storage there as well. Yeah, it's done really well for us since we've launched this product, which is why we've got it on here today.
Wonderful. And I do remember that also the width of one of the compartments in the top here is big enough to hold some of the caddies as well, so you can interchange different items once again. There's a couple of other features on this one as well, isn't there, Sam? I mean, I've just lifted off the top there. You can separate this down, but also this can be wall mounted as well, can't it?
Yeah, so we've got the wall mounting lugs on the back there. So if you were to wall mount that bottom one, you could obviously then stack the 2 on top without needing to wall mount all of them. Or if you wanted to have, you wanted to put the larger one in the middle and put that smaller one on the bottom, you can do that as well. But as as I said, I think this is it's a good all-rounder to have, to have in the house. You'll definitely find an application for it. It's good quality and it's a good price as well.
It certainly is. I love the width and the depth of these drawers actually at the bottom, and then as you say, you've got that full-size drawer, the slimmer drawer in the centre, but it's the full size of the actual caddy itself or the unit itself. And then the top, you can also put your taller items, maybe some paintbrushes or something that you're not restricted by a lid there, are you, at all? So it really is very worthwhile going for this one as well. A £10 saving, that's a third of the price off this one. £19.99 is the price, 059292. I know that has become a very firm favourite with many people. We do have a sample. I'm not sure whose it belongs to, actually. We've got, I think we've got some of Paula's, some of Hayley's items, some of Leonie's items on our shelf here as well. So lots to see in the studio, and to see, that so many people who come here to Hochanda or who work here at Hochanda do love Deflecto as well. Now, before we move to the next item, I do have a bit of an update for you as well when it comes to the one-day special. Yes, I did say it wouldn't last, didn't I? It has sold out. Well done to everybody, and yours will be with you very, very soon. If we do have any that bounce back, we will let you know. I know a lot of people miss out on these every time, and we always have busy shows with Deflecto, but I think by now everybody's realising the worth of these wonderful units that we've got on offer today. Now, another one that's becoming a firm favourite of mine is this particular bundle here as well, because we've got, well, I want to call them toolboxes because whether it's crafting tools or DIY tools, but they are caddies again. Sam, you're getting 2 in this bundle again, and I know how much you can actually pack away into these caddies as well. It's unbelievable. If you're careful how you store things and you kind of think about how you're stacking things together, it really is amazing what you can get into these. Do you want to tell us about the features, first of all, of the larger one?
Yeah, so this one, there's kind of 3 different areas of storage within this one unit. So if you start with the lid, you've got those snap-tight features on the front of the product, which, we've even used the lids. We've made the most of the lid there with you to be able to store different items. Great for I don't know, maybe smaller buttons or kind of, needles, things like that. We've also embossed a ruler into the top of that lid, which you can see there as well. And I guess just another really handy feature on this product. As well with the handle, it folds nice and flat when not in use. Again, reducing that risk of it being snapped off. But also, if you're stacking these, maybe they're in your wardrobe or in the cupboard under the stairs. If that handle was to stick upright all the time, you wouldn't be able to stack on top of it. So as you'll see with their handles, they all fold flat, so you can put product on top of the, you could stack another one on top of there. Now, if we look at the clasps on the side, we've got a really strong kind of snapping feature. You will definitely know when these are locked together. There's one either side, and the lid will just lift off nice and easy.
There we are.
There you go.
Now, the catches on the side, Sam, I know I've said this before, but this is something that really impressed me with these, because I bought, well, I don't want to say cheaper caddies, they were, but, from a shop that probably I wouldn't buy caddies from again, simply because the clasps on the side didn't do their job, and as soon as I picked up my caddy, the whole thing fell apart. You're not going to see this with these at all, are you?
No, so they actually hook over the lid itself. So the way it's been designed is that it hooks over and then clamps down. So it's a really, it is a really good, strong clasp there. And when you hear it, when you lock it, you'll hear it snap. So you do know that it's really secure. It's a good design with the two clasps that we've got on either end of the product.
Definitely.
And then within that unit, then we've got that lift-out single tray. So if you were storing maybe some cutting knives or craft knives, you can keep those nice and secure there. And then you've got a really good amount of space in the actual bottom of that container as well.
Yeah. Now, if I just show the base on its own, actually, and I did say, you will be surprised what you can get into here. Obviously, if you're storing things of different sizes, think about how you're popping them in there, because you will always find little gaps to put extra bits and pieces in as well. The fact that, it is a firm favourite of mine, this one, Sam, simply because, as I said, you can fit so much in here. You've got the safety aspect of it as well. I mean, I would definitely put things like craft knives into that tray at the top, so they're kept separately as well. But for me, the important thing about this one is I know with confidence I could carry this around with a fair bit of weight in it as well, knowing that carrying the handle, those clasps aren't going to give way. Just the fact that they sit under the teeth, don't they? They really do click loudly, and you know that you've got that security there.
Yeah, as I said, the clasp system really has been well thought out. The fact that it hooks over and then locks down, it really does kind of lock that lid to the base of that product. And we feature that clasp system on, on the variety, on the majority of the kind of single storage units that we have here. So this one, again, we've got that handle that folds in flat into the lid. So it's, nice and portable when you do want to maneuver it around the house. And if you do need to put it away, you can store stuff on the top of it because that handle does fold flat. As we've seen, we've got that same kind of snap-tight latch system that you can see on the front, just the single one on this storage. And then with inside the unit, we've got that single tray, the lift-out tray again. And you've still got a good amount of space underneath that for storing, your different items or materials that you want to keep safe. So I think these two products, they really do work well. I think when you get them home, you'll be surprised at the size of them. They really are a good size product. You can get lots and lots of different things in them.
Definitely. I think as well, particularly with the big one, if you've got, I don't know, an electronic digital cutting machine, something like the Cricut or the Silhouette as well, you can keep things all in the tray, the tools. You could keep your vinyls in the bottom. You could keep bits of fabric because, of course, we cut with fabric with those as well. So you've got many, many options and ways of working with these. And again, don't forget, it's not just for crafters. Once again, you think about DIY, maybe fishermen as well. Something that's useful in the kitchen or under the kitchen cupboard, inside under the sink, something like that, so you can keep your bits and pieces in there as well. Great buy, great for gifts as well, I've got to say. I would be very, very happy if people gave me something like this as a gift. £14 saving, £26.98. You're getting both, remember, 741754. We'll just take a look at these on the website again. So you can see we've still got the 5-star reviews going on as well. Take advantage of the savings, of course. Just a reminder that this is the final call for the one-day special. The one-day special itself has already sold out. I am not not surprised. We've had so many pictures sent in as well from people throughout the shows. Been very, very busy indeed. And, you know, it just keeps going on because we've got more options for you as well. Now, next to another great bundle, a little bit different with these, Sam, because we can see we've got, for me, these are very sleek. You've got the clear aspect going on around all of the unit here, so the drawers and also the trays that you can sit on top, or you can keep separately if you so wish.
Yeah, so this product was designed with 12 by 12 papers in mind. You know, when we created this product, we did see that there was a lack of good storage for those larger papers and cards. You know, and you spend a fair amount of money to buy those, you know, the nice 12 by 12 papers. So it just made sense for us to offer something, you know, to crafters to be able to keep their papers nice and safe, prevent those edges from getting kind of roughed up or damaged. Now, with the 3-drawer unit that we've got here, the drawers do actually come out. So if you did have this stored in the, you know, on the shelf at home, you can completely remove the drawer if you need to. We've also designed at the front of this product, you'll see there's 2 holes in every drawer. Now, we've done that specifically for a reason, is that it just makes it easy access for getting your papers out. So if you have a stack of paper in there, you can push something up through those holes and it will lift the paper up, enabling you to get hold of it a little easier than trying to, I guess you would end up bending the edges up if you were trying to pick that up without those holes at the front.
Exactly. Very handy when you get to the last sheet as well, Sam, because that can be usually the most awkward one to get hold of as well when it's the last one in the tray.
Definitely. It's got those kind of rubber non-slip feet on the bottom, which again just helps protect the surface of, you know, actually of your, whether it be your table, wherever it is that you work, but it also helps secure the unit itself to the, you know, to the work surface or shelf that you're storing it on. And then as we move on to the 3 individual stacking trays that we've got, again, they're 12 by 12 in size, so perfect for those larger papers that you have. And I think with this one, you can use them. You know, you can use it on its own. You can use the tray singularly. The fact they've got those rubber feet on the bottom will enable you to do that. And they do stack nicely as well. So, you know, if you've got this at home, and you get this bundle and you've got the modular square kind of storage system, they will fit within those holes as well. So again, another good feature of the product.
And I just think they look so nice because they're so clear. You know, it doesn't matter what decor you've got, it doesn't matter where you sit in them, they just look sleek. Again, I've heard of people using these for their makeup, particularly the drawers, so putting makeup in there, maybe hair accessories again. So it's not just about your paper crafts or your office utensils and your office papers as well. I do have some of the stacking trays on my desk at home actually, and I use them for my bills. So when they come in, they go on one shelf, and they're paid, they go further down, and then I've got one where I hide things I don't want to face. £39.99 is the price on this one. £11 saving. 367901 is the item number. Don't forget you are getting the drawers and you're getting the stacking trays as well. Once again, some great reviews to look at there as well. And then you can continue stacking those together, continue buying those as well. You could have a whole tower of those on your desk at home if you so wish. So you're not just stuck to buying the one if you want to multiply on those items. Now we've got another wonderful caddy for you again here, and I can tell straight away, well, I have seen this before, so I do know, but I can tell just by lifting up again the quality of what you're getting here. So this is your 3-tray crafter's storage box, Sam. So tell me about this one.
So this product, again, you know, we've utilised kind of all the space on this product to add little kind of neat storage options for you. In the lid, we've got that snap tight feature on the top, so you know, perfect for storing a whole different items in there. You've got that ruler embossed as well on the top of that kind of storage space. You've got that larger one at the front, and then you've got those 2 smaller compartments at the back as well, which work in the same way. That snap tight lid, and it just gives you the option to store like smaller items in there.
They're really handy actually, aren't they, those little ones?
Yeah, good. You know, good for buttons or kind of small needles, like maybe safety pins, different things like that. I mean, this one we've seen it being used as like the ultimate sewing stash. Was one of the pictures that we had sent into our office. Got got that neat handle, again, which folds flat, so if you do need to stack something on top of it, you can. And then we've got that same really strong clasp feature that you've seen on the other products that we've run through today. And again, you've got that really reassuring, it's really reassuring that it's a strong clasp. You know that's well locked together when clipped in.
Perfect. And then when we open the lid, now this is where it gets really clever, because, well, straight away you think, oh, there's an awful lot going on in here. And there is, because look at this. But this is very clever, Sam, isn't it? Because it's made so that the lid sits really flat to the surface there, which stops it toppling as well.
Yeah, so quite often what you see with like these tiered fold-out storage options is that the lid is normally attached to the top tray of the pull-out tier. We haven't done that. We've also added, you know, just a little leg that you can see there, which just helps balance the weight of those 3 trays on the side. And then you've also still got, you know, a great amount of storage at the bottom. The fact you can customize the space of the trays as well, the little dividers, you can move them out. And, you know, if you need to store something a little bigger, you can do that as well. It's a really clever, there's lots of clever little features on this storage product.
There really is, and another great price because you've still got savings. £5 saving on this one, just $24.99. Again, if you want to multi-buy, because I think you're going to find so many uses for a box like this as well. 556907 is the item number. I always love to do that clasp because I know it's such a great clasp on there. Wonderful. A really good sturdy box for you there. So take advantage of that one as well. Let's have another look at this though in more detail because we have got a little video we can show you as well. Yes, more great ideas there of how to use our 3 trays crafter storage box. Do you know we haven't even mentioned the children, I don't think much this hour, but you can see there a craft box for the kids. They would love that, and then you can take that out and about to grandparents when we can, of course, or to and fro on holiday, to the caravan perhaps when things get a lot better. So final reminder, the details there, 556907, but we've still got something else to show you as well. Now we've got another 3-drawer desk unit, but this one's a little bit smaller, but it's just as sleek, isn't it? A lovely design to this one again. A great price again, Sam, as well. Tell us about this one.
So this is our 3-drawer desk unit, and when we designed this product, we designed it with washi tapes in mind. So this unit will actually hold up to 150 of your kind of standard size washi tapes, which is why we've got those dividers through the centre of those drawers, just to help organise the tapes. We've got the same feature with those rubber feet on the bottom of the product, which just helps, again, prevents it from sliding around, prevents you potentially scratching your work surfaces, you know, when you're using this product. The drawers do come out as well, so again, if you've got it on the side and you've got all your washi tapes in there, you can just take the whole drawer out and sit it next to you. I think the fact that it's clear, you know, you can easily see everything that you've got stored in there. But what we actually find with this product is that it really is just, again, it's another good all-rounder. So, you know, if you've got a kind of dressing table or dressing room at home, this is great for jewellery. your little earrings, hair clips, different things like that. Or if you've got it in a kind of child's bedroom with their stationery and different things on their desk, it is just a good, you're going to get this home and you'll find lots of different applications that you'll be using it for.
Definitely. And the fact that it is clear, of course, we've already mentioned, it does help when you're looking for things, you can see exactly what you're getting. But also, I'm thinking for those of us that maybe have a little bit of limited space at home, sometimes when you put units on your desks or on your dressing tables, they look a bit imposing, but I think because of the clear design, you don't kind of get that. Because you can see through it, you can still see what's behind there, what's to the side of it. It doesn't look as though it's really imposing into your workspace.
No, and that's a really good point. I hadn't thought of that before, but you are right. Because it is clear, it doesn't seem, it's not too obtrusive in the room.
Definitely. Very, very nice design again. And again, you could stack these together if you so wish. £13.99 if you want to go for this one. There's still a saving of £3 for you, 789099. And that's exactly how it's going to arrive with you as well. More reviews you can see on the website as well. Of course, we're not just talking craft. We just mentioned there, your jewellery. We can think about makeup again. Maybe things that you keep in your kitchen once again. It could be any room of the house, the bathroom. It can be wherever you want. I love the washi tape idea. I think many people will probably buy for that reason, because washi tape has become so popular, and the fact that it will hold up to 150 rolls and you can see exactly what you need when you need it as well. Now, one of our best sellers, of course, the One Day Special did sell out, so we can't talk about that now, but one of our best sellers is this one, and I'm not surprised. One of the newer members to the family, I think, when it comes to Deflecto. Sam, again, if we can go through the features of this one, because this is our multi-stack storage, and it is in 3 parts, isn't it? You've got the larger base, you've got the drawer, the slimline drawer, and then you've got the top caddy as well, that all fit beautifully together.
Yeah, and I think, as I mentioned earlier about the, the 3-drawer desk unit, or, the washi tape storage unit that we just showed a moment ago, is this product is another one of those that I think there's going to be lots of different applications where you'll use it in the house, whether it be, kind of out in the workshop, where you keep in, maybe your markers, small drill bits, just kind of things that you would maybe have loose on a workbench, or if you've got it at home, in the office, or child's bedroom for different stationery, or as kind of Hayley said, earlier, you could use it for, like your nail varnishes, different things like that. And actually, Hayley did bring hers in. I don't know if it's still behind you, but it just shows the product really well. There's so many different things that are stored in there. The fact the drawers come out as well make it, again, nice and easy to use. They're nice and clear, so you can still see what's being stored inside. And the price reflects that it is good value, and it's well made as well.
Definitely. Now we're just having a look at some other storage that has been brought in by either Paula, Hayley, or I think maybe Leonie's are there as well. You can see the caddy that we're talking about, the multi-stack storage there. Obviously, being Hayley, she's got sewing items in there. But I love the idea, actually. You did mention nail varnish, and it's the same with various craft items as well. They do arrive, a lot of them now, in bottles, maybe with a little brush in the top. The fact that you can stand those upright without having to lay them down is a big bonus as well, Sam, because the depth of these drawers will allow for a really good height there.
Yeah, I think, as I said, there's lots of applications you can use on this. You can mount it to the wall as well. So, if you have got it near your workstation, you want to keep that space nice and clear on the counter. You can mount it to the wall, and again, it's kind of, get it onto the wall nice and easy with those lugs at the back.
Lovely. All you've got to remember, of course, is to make sure you use the appropriate fittings for the type of wall that you're fastening to. A very busy item on this show. £19.99 is the price. A £10 saving here as well. That's a third of the price. 059292 is the item number. We'll have another little look at that on the website. That's where you'll find it, of course, along with everything else that we've still got available. Once again, those 5-star reviews, do take the time to read through those. Just a very simple, very happy with my purchase says it all to me. It doesn't need to say anything more than that. 5-star. And someone is very, very happy indeed. Love it. Love it. But we've got more items that are proving popular as well. Now, I know the One Day Special is sold out. Perhaps you've got your caddies. Perhaps you bought during the earlier shows. And now you're thinking, oh, I should have gone back to the wheelbase. Well, we do have that option for you, but you're not just getting the wheelbase here. You can see you are getting the caddy storage tray, which is the wheelbase itself. You're getting the container mounting bar, and you're also getting the ribbon dispenser along with this as well. Now, Sam, I do know that, you know, so many people have waited for the wheelbases to come back in stock. Sometimes we have shows and they're not always available, so it's worth going for this now once we can see it, isn't it? And the fact it comes with those extra items as well, which is so useful. It really is a lovely bundle, this one. Do you want to just go through the features again?
Yeah, so I think with this particular one, these are actually all of the best-selling accessories that we found over the kind of, 12 to 18 months, nearly 2 years of selling the caddy with Hochanda. We were seeing these being ordered a lot to complement the Deflecto caddy, so we decided to put together this bundle. Shows a little bit of a saving against if you're buying them on their own as well. And you are right, the wheelbase is such a popular product, and the reason for that is that a lot of people, we have a lot of repeat purchases with the caddy. We see the same addresses coming up every time we do the dispatch from our UK facility. And with that, you start to build up a large amount of caddies. The weight may become a problem, and the wheelbase just helps with that. And you kind of, we added in the larger containers, the ribbon dispenser there, which ribbon, I think, is quite difficult to store if you don't have this sort of system. Generally, you would have them loose in a box or in a drawer. They are going to get damaged, whereas with this, you can keep everything stacked within yours, and it just stays nice and neat. So I think the ribbon dispenser is one of the best accessories you can get to use with the caddy. If ribbon is your thing, it's definitely worthwhile having. Then again, we've got that mounting bar, which perfect for keeping your workspace nice and clear. The benefit with this is you do get the fixings included. Just check that the fixings are suitable for your wall with the raw plug that we've supplied. And it's just a good way of keeping that workspace, again, nice and clear. Everything, it's only an arm's length away if you've got it just to the side of you. And then we also added in the large container, again, with the storage tray, project tray. And you've got the benefit of the large storage underneath. And you've got that nice little project tray at the top of there, which is great for your smaller embellishments or needles or little gems or little kind of wires that you may keep. Just loose bits that you don't want to keep in the large container. It's great with that. The lid still snaps tight. And just to repeat it again, these products do work with the Deflecto caddy. So you can take out your 3 singles or a double and a single, and one of those will fit in there nicely.
Wonderful. It just does open those options up, doesn't it? Just a reminder, of course, you don't get ribbon included with yours. You'll put your own in there. But I'm also thinking again, I'm thinking back to, our garden sheds. Perhaps you're a gardener, you've got your garden twine, your fine wires and things like that as well, which would also work in that caddy. So do think past your crafting needs. £32.99 is the price on this one. £8.45 saving as well. 013512. Now, are you a Freedom member? You might want to consider that. Let's just remind you how it all works.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom Members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today.
Oh, thank you, Leonie. Now, another good seller from this hour, and I am not surprised, one of my personal favourites, actually. I've already got one of these, but I am getting more, because you've got your 80 marker holder accordions here. Now, you're not getting one, you're getting 2 of these as well. We will go through the details. We will go through, those different details that tell us how wonderful these are. They're not just for carrying, of course, they are accordion. The name's there, or the clue is in the name. Absolutely wonderful. Sam, again, if you want to just go through the details of this one, I've just taken the lid off, obviously, of one of them so we can see how this all works. But very, very useful indeed, aren't they?
Yeah, so these, this particular product, designed with markers, for the main reason for why we designed this product. One of the great features with this product is the fact that it's very portable. You've got that handle on the lid, the fact that the lid is clear as well, so you can easily locate the pens that you're looking to work with. And I think the fact that you can fold it out, so, you know, if you needed to put that on a shelf next to you and you can lay it out flat, because as we know, some markers do need to be stored on their side, you can do that with this product as well. The fact you've got those nice locators in there as well just helps keep those markers nice and tidy. I mean, I know that we've showed Paola's a few times, and what Paola actually does, which we don't recommend, but just in case anyone clocks it, is she does take out those grey dividers to maximise the full capacity of it. Personally, I don't think it's necessary. Just Paola should just buy a few more, then she wouldn't need to do that.
I'm sure Paolo probably will buy a few more as well. I love again the fact that the lid sits on perfectly. You've got that lovely sort of mechanism of that catch there. If we just turn to the side, you can see those lugs there. You don't even have to really sort of manoeuvre that in any particular way. It just kind of pops down on there, and then to release, you've just got that flexibility in the lid that just allows that to lift off. Really lovely design once again. Very busy on these as well. Remember, you are getting two. This is going to hold up to 160 pens or markers in total, because you've got 80 in each of these. I'm not surprised it's busy. They are fantastic. I've waited a long time for these to come back, actually. £11 saving, £28.98 is the price on these. You could keep one for yourself and gift one if you haven't got that many pens. But so many of us have different types of pens. There's the watercolours, there's the alcohol pens, there's markers, there's paint pens. Oh, it just goes on. So you can have a caddy for everything. 088849 is the item number, and we are now almost at 80% of the stock gone. So very, very busy on those. Do not miss out on those. Remember, this is the final call. Let's have another look at the caddies, though. See how versatile they are. They just look so smart, don't they? And you can see every single colour. You can colour coordinate, you know, put everything, all your blues, all your greens, all your reds together. Oh, just have fun organising everything. Right, another popular little item is this one. And this is another one that I would definitely be multi-buying on. I think the fact that you can stack these together if you so wish, you know, they're just very, very useful. Lots of people collecting their washi tapes, but certainly not just for washi tape, but it's an example that we give for these because I just think it works so wonderfully. Sam, just go through the details of this one again for us.
So again, we've got that nice kind of clear finish on this product, you know, and as you mentioned earlier, if you have got it kind of on the side at home, it's not going to be too overpowering because the fact it is, you know, see-through, it's going to, you know, you're not going to really notice it that much. It's got really nice clean lines regarding the design of it. You can see those dividers that run through the centre of the three drawers. And as I mentioned, these are designed with washi tape. With washi tape in mind, you can fit up to 150 rolls of washi tape within this unit. And I think the fact that it's, you know, it's nice and clear, the way that the dividers work really lends itself to having it kind of, you know, on the dressing table at home for jewellery. Not that I have a collection of makeup brushes, but if you wanted to store makeup brushes in there, you can do. And I think it's, you know, it's just a good all-round, it's a good all-rounder that you're going to find lots of different applications to use it for when you get it home.
Definitely. And it does look sleek, as I said earlier. I love kind of that gentle wave with those dividers in the drawers as well. It makes it very smart. Only $13.99. As I say, if you want more than that, you certainly can do. 789099 is the item number. Perhaps you've got the larger drawers as well. You could sit those on top. I know they're a different size, but they still look very smart indeed. £3 saving on this one, remember. So if you are multi-buying, then of course you're going to make those savings on each purchase. And we can see on the beautiful packaging there, and it is very smart, the packaging as well. This is how it arrives to you. You can see the ideas, the inspiration, especially with the washi tape there, and how clearly you can see through those drawers to see the designs that you want to choose. Lovely. Right, okay. Oh, this is a busy, busy item, isn't it? The multi-stack. We're back with this one again. Do you know, I am going to pull out all the drawers again separately because I think it's very important for everybody to see exactly what they're getting when it comes to the size, you know, the depth of the drawers as well. I haven't got a tape measure here, but you know, you can see how you can judge this. So the top drawer here is the slimmer one. I'm just hearing there may be a tape measure behind me somewhere. See if I can grab that in a second. On the pod. Ah, there is one as well. Let's have a look then. Oh, do you know, I'm so pleased. Well done, Kirsty, our floor manager. Let's have a look. Shall we go in centimetres first? So I'm going to go with the internal measurement here. So if you were putting papers in here, this is important. I mean, it's not so thick, you know, to the external measurement, but the internal measurement is important. And I'm looking here, 29 centimetres by, go this way, you've got 17.5 centimetres. Now the depth of this as well is, so I'm going from top to bottom in centimetres, and you have got 5 centimetres when it comes to depth there. So that is the shallower drawer, as we can say, but it's the full width almost of the unit itself. Obviously you've just got the casing. Do you know, it's difficult trying to get everything in back to front. I'm just going to spin that around so I can slot that back in. Sam, as I'm getting another drawer out just to measure it, tell me why you love this one so much.
Well, I think, you know, as we mentioned with a few other products, is that it's not just designed with one kind of, you know, one type of arts and craft in mind. It is a good, again, it's a good all-rounder to have in the house. I mean, I think if you had this, you know, in a child's bedroom, you know, for their kind of stationery, their different pens, you know, you could even store like a smartphone in the top of there if you've got it on your desk. So I think there's just lots of different options with this. I mean, we've even seen this product being used, you know, in dressing rooms where people have put their nail varnishes in, as we mentioned, different, you know, the perfumes on the top, because you've got that open top there as well. And, you know, I think the fact that it's made from a really good quality plastic, it's very robust. And the colours as well, the colours work really well. The kind of the light grey with the off-white is something that you see across the whole Deflecto range. So if you do have this in your craft room with the other items, it's all going to match as well. And, you know, for some people that does make a difference, that it all matches and coordinates.
Lovely. I love the fact that you've got the caddy on the top, because you can put those more heighted items in there, the paint brushes, maybe again if you're going to makeup brushes, things like that, then you've got the availability to put those nice and neatly in those compartments as well. Now the bottom drawers, I did measure. I'm really pleased to say that the depth of each drawer is 10 centimetres. That is a really, really good depth. There's 17 or 17.5 centimetres in length, depending if you're going from the inside or to the outside of that. But the fact that you've got 3 of those, I mean, there's a lot of storage just in those bottom drawers there. Very, very useful indeed. And of course, all 3 sections can be wall mounted. You can mount them separately, totally separate them, or keep them all together as well. Only £19.99, a £10 saving on this one. 059292 is the item number. And again, as Sam said there, looks very smart as well. Absolutely beautiful. And again, we've got those 5-star reviews, haven't we? Do you know what? I love it when we have our viewers sending photos as well. I remember the very first time I saw that particular stacker caddy there, one of our viewers sent it in, and we could see clearly that one of the caddies from her tower that she'd been building did also fit into the top there. Also, some of the pen caddies that we've seen previously, not the concertina one that we've got on today, but there is another one available that you might already have as well. Now, we've also got to give you a reminder of these 2 items. Now, they come together in a bundle. Absolutely love these. So let me just turn this around again so you can see that you have got, of course, the clasps at the top. So you can open up the top tray entirely on its own. This is where you've got the tape measure built in, or the measuring rule built in there as well. Sam, just once again about the handle, the fact that you can fold all these handles away so you can stack on top of it as well. Very, very useful. Everything thought about.
Yes, I think just on that, it's quite often areas like that that are overlooked when companies manufacture products. The reason we've done that is that space is a luxury premium item for most people. We could always do with more space. So if you can stack something, obviously it just helps with keeping things nice and tidy, and also it prevents the handle being snapped off. Now, with the clasps on the side of the product, you'll see the way that they're designed is they almost hook over the lid and then clasp down. So that just stops them from sliding off too easy. With some products that we've seen on the market, it's kind of a square edge that just clamps onto it. Yeah. It doesn't actually hook over it and clamp down. And that's a really good feature that we've added to this product with those clasps. And I think the fact that we added as well with this product that tray in the middle just helps your, you know, if you've got cutting knives, cutting tools, you obviously don't want to keep them loose in a large area. So with that, you can store them nice and flat, nice and safe. The tray obviously lifts out so you can get access to the bottom. And the product itself, I think, you know, when you get this home, you're going to be really impressed at the size of, you know, the actual size of this product. I think if you were to measure the length of it or the width, whichever way you want to look at it, it's around about 40 centimetres in width, the whole product. So again, you're going to get lots of different things within that storage unit.
Amazing. The very first time I saw these, and just in the large one alone, I wish I'd written down what I managed to fit in there. I do remember, though, Alex did follow me on doing another show afterwards, and she'd taken everything out and then she had to put it all back together again. And it's a bit like a jigsaw. Absolutely amazing. The fact that you get the larger and the smaller of the caddies as well, all for that price of £26.98. 741754, and again carries a great saving, £14 in this case. Wonderful. Now, let's have a look at the website, because, of course, we have had some sellouts. We've had some very popular items as well. We've got all sorts for you to see there. Absolutely amazing bundles, amazing prices. This has been a very, very busy one-day special. This show has been no exception, actually. Even though we've sold out of the one-day special itself, I'm sure it will be back before long. We do still have the wheelbase, of course, if you do want to go for that. If you've gone for the caddies previously and you want the wheelbase, remember it comes with the ribbon storage as well. We've got all sorts of goodies on the website. We've got things you can put into your caddies and into your boxes as well. Things like your leather swatches, perhaps you are buying for your soft crafting needs. Who knows? Zips and all sorts on there. Sam, thank you so much. We've had another busy show. Lovely to see you via Skype, of course, but joining us live here in the studio. Thank you once again from everybody here at Hochanda, and of course all the viewers watching.
Great. Well, as always, thank you for having us, and take care, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Oh, very, very quick that show went, didn't it, as well? More to come. Coming up next, we've got Jelly Bean Crafts Happy Hour. Oh, more happy hours for you. Then we've got Creative Nestables one-day special. Then Folia Papercraft to follow.
Hello, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're Scarlet Rose Crafts. We're a family-run business, been in business for 2 years, and our aim is to bring new and innovative new products to the crafting industry.
We've both been involved in crafting industry for many years, and we're continuing to move forward with our new company now.
The Easy Mat Plate is our flagship product, followed by our innovative Easy Shim product.
Our range includes diamond trail plates, ultra-sized dies, cards and sticky sheets.
We're constantly developing new and unusual products, so watch this space.
On our shows, we hope to inspire you with our products so that you can carry on crafting, because our motto is, because we can.
So don't miss the Scarlet Rose craft shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Pat.
And Mark.
From Totally Patched. We're a family-based business here in Shropshire. We've been established for about 20 years.
All of our kits come pre-cut, meaning all the fabric is cut for the actual people who want to make the items, whether they be cushions, bags, quilts or anything else you want to cast your creative memory or mind into.
Most of the kits we produce we design ourselves. The design process is usually inspired by the fabric itself. We only use great quality fabrics, 100% cottons.
So, whether you're a beginner or an experienced sewer or quilter, we hope we've got something for all of you.
Make sure you come and watch us on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Paula.
And together we are Julie Hickey Designs. We formed our partnership after many years of friendship, after both of us being in the craft industry for well over 20 years.
We have a great partnership. I do all the day-to-day business side and Julie does all the designing.
Our range of stamps and dies are made to the highest quality. Our stamps are the deepest etch that are available and they are made in the UK and they give you beautiful, clean, crisp impressions every time and our dies cut like a dream. The thing I love to do most is to share my ideas, hints and tips with you, the Hochanda viewers, so I can inspire you to pick up a stamp and get creating. So be sure to tune in for the Julie Hickey Design shows
on Hochanda.
A very good afternoon to you. Yes, it's a happy hour. Hello, and we've got some happy hour deals for you. It's a beautiful show, full of card, full of paper, and magnetic sheets as well. We've got some colourful paper, we've got some standard paper, we've got some super smooth paper, some texturised paper, we've also got some craft paper as well. It's a show where you can stock up at great prices, but the thing is, it's only for this hour and this hour only. That's what a happy hour is all about. So we're going to reduce the price of all of our products for this hour only. Now, if you want to shop ahead and go to the website, you're more than welcome to do so. And you can get to the end of the counter before I do. And then you can check out your baskets. It's always a good way to buy from us here at Hochanda. If you've downloaded the app, you can buy from the app as well. And you can use that on your iPhones and your Android devices and your tablets, as well as heading to your computer. Let's have a look at that website. Here it is. So you will be able to see reviews, 5-star reviews in many, many cases of the products. And you'll be able to have a quick look at the details of each of the products. Now, you're shopping ahead for those magnetic sheets. Yes, you are. Which means I don't know whether I'll still have them by the time I get there. Depends how long it takes us to get there. But you'll see those 5-star reviews after 5-star reviews after 5-star reviews for Jelly Bean Crafts. Right, okay. The clock is right there. Yeah, there it is. Tick, tick, ticking away. And they say that time waits for no man. I don't know about ladies, though. Does time wait for a lady? I don't know. Let's start with our first item, though. There's your details on the screen, 010887. It's a great little package, actually, of white card. And it's scored as well, which is brilliant because you don't need to worry about getting it correct. If I pick one of these up to show you, you can just quite simply fold that in half. You could finger press it if you want to, but you could also get a little bone folder tool and take that down the side, and that then will fit into the envelope.
There's the question. Envelope, 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 envelope. Here we go. £12.99. You're saving £4 on that special price. Now, this programme, or this show, we're going to have some paper facts. We're going to have some paper facts. I've written some down for you. This is an interesting fact, actually. Now, you know how we fold paper? You can fold it in half. And every time you fold paper, not like origami, but every time you fold it in half, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. So on average, the amount of times you can fold any piece of paper, doesn't matter how big or how small, is 7 times, because it folds and it gets thicker and it gets thicker and it gets thicker. However, there was a world record attempt, and it was in 2002 by a 17-year-old, and he managed to fold a piece of paper 11 times. I know. So, why don't you try it at home? You might be a record breaker. See how many times. Go and get a piece of paper. Doesn't matter how big, how small. See how many times you can fold it. Maybe if we get time in the show, we might do that with a piece of paper that we have on the show. I might be a record breaker too. 010-887, £12.99. You get £4 off. You get, it's 100 GSM, and you get 200 pieces in total. 200 pieces in total. It's nearly a quarter off the price. Am I thinking that you're getting 100 cards and 100 envelopes? Of course it is. It's 100 sets, which is so handy, and it's really nice, beautiful, smooth card as well. And you know, from Jelly Bean Crafts, go and have a look at the reviews on the website. You know you've got that excellent quality. If you want to cut this in half and then fold it again, you're more than welcome to do so. So that's your first item. 010-887 is your item number. Now, we've got some more envelopes for you. These are 6 by 6, and I might have a little demo for you. A little cheeky demo on an envelope. I might get this right, I might get it wrong. I don't know. Join in at home and let me know. By the way, if you have any paper facts, please share them. Please share them, because sharing is caring, isn't it? And it's studio@hochanda.com. Any facts that you know, I've got a few more, but any facts that you know about paper, send them in, because it's always interesting, isn't it? Right, so your envelopes, 200 pieces in total, 6 by 6, 6 inches by 6 inches. Right, let me take a couple of these envelopes. Now, what are we hearing? Catherine, who did the previous show, has just gone racing up the stairs safely and socially distancing so. Well, let's face it, Catherine socially distances all around the building. She's gone up the stairs and she's heading to the call centre. I wonder what she's going to buy. Maybe she's seen something. Maybe that could be, you know those things you used to play at school? Somebody went to market and they bought. Well, Catherine went to the call centre and she bought, beginning with A. Let's see if we can do it. Right. Email in, studio@hochanda.com. Let's have a look at the envelopes, because I've just had an idea inspired by my producer. Now, my producer suggested you could make albums from the envelopes. So I'm going to see if I get this right. I might get this right, I might get this wrong. I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it into there. And if I'm wrong, I think you might find I'm right, because we've got another way of doing it. Let me just tuck that in there. I don't know if this is what was meant, but that kind of works, because now, pages in a diary, all you'd have to do is just make that little moist, stick that down, and then you've got a little, well, look, you've got a little aperture. See that? You could tuck something in there, and then you could that up, and you could use it like an aperture. So maybe that's what Lottie meant about making pages. Or here's another thing: you could stick those together like so, and you could make pages. It's just a way of using different envelopes. You can use them, of course, the traditional way to put things in. There's lots of different techniques and projects with envelopes online. 313504 is your item number, £11.99, saving £4 on that deal. Have you seen this? Oh my goodness. We've got some mirror card for you here. No ordinary mirror card, my word. Look how shiny this is. You get 40 sheets each of your mirror card, gold and silver, 300 and 320 GSM. I'm not sure which is which, but I'm going to have a test. I'm going to have a wobble test. I'm going to go, right, do you know something? I know instantly. That is 320. It feels thicker, feels more rigid. That, 300 GSM, definitely. Right, silver, 320, 300. It's got a higher wobble. It's got a higher wobble. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous, and it's very lush as well. Now I don't know whether I could get this on. I'll try. Let me pick this up. I don't know whether you can capture the gold. Can you see the gold? Yeah, going onto that white paper. It's trying to get the angle, but here in the studio, oh my word! Can you? Shall I? Oh, I'm not very good at tilting for the camera. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. Wow, look, yeah. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. And with it being 300 and 320 GSM, well, that's going to be great for your constructions, isn't it? So your gift box is out of something like this. How beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? That is luxury right there, £9.99. And it's luxury because you're saving £30 for this hour and this hour only. 925,902. How much off the price? 75% off the price. Now that's A4 in size. Do you want to know a fact about sizing? Here in the UK we have a sizing system, and it's an A, so it's A5, A6, A1, A3, A4, and that was adopted from Germany, believe it or not. There you go. Yeah, I think it was adopted. I've written this down in the year 1920s. Yeah, it was developed in Germany in the 1920s, the A size, and it was adopted here in the UK as an international standard in 1970. There you go. You see, we're learning. Paper is very, very, very interesting. Paper is very interesting. If you've got some facts you want to share, studio@hochanda.com. Right, this next set of paper that we've got for you, you have been shopping ahead for it. Now, maybe from a distance, in your living room chair, sitting there having a cup of tea and a biscuit. Maybe you're actually having your tea. I don't know what a good time to have tea is, 5, 6 o'clock. But maybe you can't actually see what we've got here. If I just take this and we get a little bit closer, yeah, you can see the stripes. Now, these are not ordinary stripes. These are corrugated stripes. Yeah, they're embossed. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Let's turn it over. And it's embossed on that side. I wonder what it would like with a bit of ink or a bit of gilding wax. Let me just turn that way. Let's get the angle. There you go. That is really nice. And you can feel that texture as well. Now, you get 100 sheets, 250 GSM. I'm just thinking, because that's like, it's got a texture on it, I guess that is going to be superb for making any kind of cylinder style shapes because of the engineering. You see what I mean about how it's corrugated, so it's easier to bend, like so. Or I'm just wondering what it would look like with some foil on there. You know, because you've got that texture. I wonder what foil would look like on there. That would be interesting. By the way, are you all folding card at home and paper? Remember, that world record was set at 11 times. Doesn't matter how big or how small. Maybe we'll have a try a little later on. Maybe a tip would be to use a thinner style paper. £9.99, saving £20 on that particular deal if you want to go for that. More facts coming up soon. That's 2/3 off the price for this hour and this hour only, 117122. And look at that, 48 minutes and 27 seconds left of your happy hour. Now, magnetic sheets, we've been very, very busy for these, and you've been shopping ahead on the web. £9.99 for 10. That's an absolute bargain. Let's see how strong they are. Look at that. That's strong, isn't it? That is strong. Now, you could put these on a wall. So you could put your dies onto the wall, which is a really good idea. Maybe back it onto some MDF. And then they could just be housed on your wall, which would be great. £9.99 is a superb price considering you're getting 10. Now let's try this. Let's take those off just to show you they're not stuck on. It's not magic of television, it's fact of magnet instead. Let's see if it works on the other side, because you've got one side that's shiny and one side that's matte. So let's put them on the matte side. Right, so that side you could, if you're putting these in a folder, maybe put your cling mounts, but that side is magnetic, okay, just so we know. I wonder, magnetic to magnetic, here's another thing, let's put those together. Yeah, it holds like that. So I'm now thinking, if you've got paper that's thin enough on your albums, this could be make a little clasp if you cut into your magnetic sheets. I don't know what you'd cut with them, but if you put these through your die cutting machines, it's very thick. You'd have to use the right sandwich. Maybe your mixed media dies or your big dies would work with that. But look at this. On your wall, in your folders, doesn't matter how big or how small those dies are, they are attaching themselves. I was going to say sticking, but they don't stick, do they? It's a great way to store, and we're very busy for these. 500 microns, if you need to know. 93398. Sorry, I'll say that again. 933-686 is your item number, and nearly a quarter of the stock has gone. Wow. We've got 46 minutes and 23 seconds left. Which is going to sell out? What's going to sell out? Right, Super Smooth, always popular, and Super Smooth is a base. When I say, I don't like that word basic. Essential is an essential for your crafty stash. You can use your watercolours on here, you can use your acrylics, you can stamp on here beautifully, you can use your pencils on here as well as your pens. Make and create some really cool doodles on here with your jelly roll pens. Would look magnificent. £9.99, saving £13 on that deal, 350 GSM, and you get 80 sheets in total, 80 sheets in total. And when we say super smooth, it is super duper smooth. Super duper smooth, even when it falls over like that. Here's another fact. Do you want another fact? Did you know that paper is actually 2,000 years old? 2,000 years old. First used in 100 BC. In China, and the first paper was made from hemp, and then it progressed into bamboo and wood. It's amazing what you find out. Paper, the facts about paper. Email in studio@hochanda.com, because I may have run out. I may have got really excited and told you all of those facts in one go. I might have a couple more. I didn't pace it, did I? I've got some more for you. I've got some more. Don't believe everything I say. Do your own research on the web. Right, we have got a collection of pearlescent card. Oh, my word. Don't you love pearlescent card? You've got 100 sheets here, so there's plenty to go round, especially if you are batch making. It's between 230 and 350 GSM. Pearlescent just adds that beautiful detail. You can still use your mediums on here. There you go. Can you see that? There's your there you go. They're all pearlescent. So we've got various different colours. You might be able to see it better in like the champagne. Lovely. And there's a nice green colour. Ooh, it's like a mint, isn't it? That is like a mint, or like a mange too. You've also got that lovely cream card. This is now this is nice. That shows you that gorgeous pearlescent. Look at that. Now that is luxury, isn't it? This is no ordinary card. This is Jelly Bean Crafts A4 pearlescent card. £14.49 is a fabulous deal. You're saving £16 for this hour and this hour only, so why don't you give us a call on 01733 62000 or head to the website and get your order in. Don't miss out on your pearlescent card. Beautiful. And because couples have yearly anniversaries, is it the 2-year anniversary for paper? First year anniversary is paper. First year anniversary is paper. So if you've got a card to make somebody on your anniversary, then maybe this pearlescent card is going to be that beautiful anniversary cardstock. My producer, her husband makes her a rose every year out of paper, or the actual fabrics it is for all the years. So paper is first year, and then she had a cotton one, she being the cat's mother, sorry, And then the third year, it was leather. A rose. Is it always a rose, our Lottie? It's always a rose. Oh, and what's the 4th anniversary? It might be glass. That'll be interesting. Maybe do some etching on glass. Oh, what a lovely idea. I wonder we'll have to do a little bit of research and see what they all are. But the first year is paper. The 4th year is fruit. How interesting. Carve a rose out of an apple. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. Here we go. Right, shimmy down the counter. This is embossed card. Now, you did see the white embossed card earlier on. Well, this is a collection of colours for you, and it's rather amazing. I like this. OK, so let me grab this one and bring this one in to show you first, just so you can... There you go. It's like a linen effect, isn't it? Again, because you've got those ridges, this is going to be great for making and creating different shapes out of. Die cutting as well. Maybe using your gilding wax on here as well. So you've got your blue, this is your black. These are 300 GSM, the ones I'm showing you. 300 GSM, 250 GSM, so you've got a variant between 250 and 400 GSM. Now let me show you this one. This is 400. You know what? You can tell that's very thick. That's almost like a trapdoor. Either that or very heavy rain on a flat roof. Very heavy rain on a flat roof. Here is your... Oh, now, we've got different style of embossed. This is your hammer embossed. Ooh, let's have a look at this. In fact, I need to turn that the other way. It's got a little sign that says hammer embossed. I'm not hiding anything from you, but I'll just avert your eyes from that. Can you see that? It's like a mottled effect. Yeah, like that. So that's hammered. It's got various embossed. This is your stripe. Let me show you stripe. There you go. So you've got your stripe there. That's lovely. You've got linen. Here's your linen. There you go. Oh, I like that. So that's your linen. So we've got variants here. You've seen your hammer. Fine linen. That was the 400 GSM. So that's linen, and then this is your fine linen. If I bring that in and just slightly... You can see that? That's your fine linen. Lovely. Then you've got your blue laid. Blue laid? Lard? Laid? Laid. Laid. L-A-I-D. Laid. Laid. Blue laid. Look, says there. Yeah, not plaid, not plaid, laid. That's your laid card, right there. Oh, really nice. A bit like a. Do you know what it reminds me of? Concrete. You know the slabs of concrete on the road that make your tyres go da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. It's nothing like that really, but it's lovely. This one's 300 GSM. This is also your laid card. Again, these are all embossed. They're all different. Oh, wow, look at this one. Hang about. Look at this one here. This is your polka dot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Like that. Oh, this is a great collection to get. You know, if you're thinking, I'm not quite sure which collection to go for this one. It's only $10.99, and you're getting 90 sheets in total. That's an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. To see all the different embossed detail on the cardstock, and to go from 250 to 400 GSM, wow, some great projects you'll be able to put together with these. 467093. Now we've had a picture. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Here's a photo. This is from Jude. They're all magnetic sheets. Oh, that looks fantastic. All over the wall. Now, that does look like an art installation, or it looks like you're a detective trying to solve a crime, and you're bringing everything together on the same wall. That is, yeah. And they do look like apertures and frames. So, as our Jimmy says, who framed who? What a great idea. Love that. And I guess you've stuck all of the magnetic sheets onto that board. If you want to do the same, then the magnetic sheets are very, very busy. I would get in pretty quick to get those. Thank you for sending that picture in. Anyone else want to send pictures in of their card projects? We'd love to see them, especially if you've done something with the embossed card. You know, show us some techniques. Right, half the stock of the magnetic sheets have gone.